The following presentation is rated R.
The show you're about to hear is intended for adult audiences. Use your better judgment. If you think you shouldn't be listening to it, then don't listen to it. If you do listen to it, don't tell your parents that you're listening to it. You're about to enter the stupidness of the Peter Pino Show with Danny and Bree.
You know what? Your daughter was there to tell you she loved you. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. You can invite your church, you to your recital. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. To let you know you were not a bad person. Well, fuck you. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. Because you had to send your girlfriend there. And her new truck, that does not mean shit to me. So fuck you. Okay? But of course, Peter has to be Peter. Because she was making an effort. She wanted to tell her daddy that she loved her. Loved him. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. 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 And do the Peter thing. So I'm glad you're happy with yourself. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. Hope you have a good weekend. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. But of course, Peter has to be Peter. Because you had to send your girlfriend there. And her new truck, it does not mean shit to me. So fuck you. Okay? Because you had to send your girlfriend there. And her new truck, it does not mean shit to me. So fuck you. Okay?
The Peter Pino Show with Danny D.
Name something you sit in.
A chair.
My own feces. Name a popular fruit.
You know what? Your daughter was there to
Something in
tell
your
you she
closet.
loved you.
Scary monsters. Your favorite holiday.
Christmas.
9/11. Something you do on the weekends.
Go to church.
Black guys.
How does a Hispanic maid address her employer if his name is John Sullivan? Is it A, John, or B, Mr. Sullivan?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Sullivan.
Oh, that was a trick question. Consuelo, what would you say?
Mr. John.
The Peter Pino Show with Danny D.
I don't know, Brian. Maybe Lois is right. Maybe it is time for me to get a job.
Yeah, too bad you always blow it in the interview.
So, Peter, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your son?
No, Mr. John, no.
Hey, that's against the law. You're coming with me.
Can't touch me. Brian, can I see that paper for a second?
The Peter Pino Show with Danny D.
I thought that would be big news.
You thought what would be big news?
Well, there seems to be an absence of a certain ornithological piece. A headline regarding mass awareness of a certain avian variety.
What are you talking about?
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't! Boy, you know, I've always wanted to come in here. And now that I got a mustache, the timing feels right.
Wow, all this stuff looks pretty good. Can we get some salami and...
Brian, let me handle this. Scusi, rabbit a boopy?
The Peter Pino Show with Danny D.
This place blows. You gotta send these strap hangers back where they came from.
Don't worry, I got an idea. An idea so smart my head would explode if I even began to know what I was talking about.
The Peter Pillow Show with Danny D.
You don't know anything about me!
What was that guy?
Peter, what are you doing?
You better watch who you're calling a child, Lois. Because if I'm a child, then you know what that makes you? A pedophile. And I'll be damned if I'm going to stand here and be lectured by a pervert.
Get your fat ass back here.
We all know what's going on here. It's just implied, but we all know what's going on in this thought bubble. The kids don't know, but we do.
Peter, you can't speak Italian just because you have a mustache.
Who else but Quagmire? Giggity, 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 let's have sex. Who else but Quagmire? All right. No, not all right.
And don't you mouth off to me or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
Hey, Nate, watch.
What happened last time, Ollie?
Stolen killed Lois!
Then what?
Peter got blamed!
Then what?
Peter went to court!
Then what?
Lois came back!
Oh.
Wasn't really dead!
Thanks, Ollie.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And now let's go to our 5-day forecast. What's the weather like, Ollie?
Space weather!
Oh, why didn't I close hit the end of my penis like Muriel told me to?
What?
My hair is in the pipeline. And now it's inside of you.
Yeah, cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Say whip. Whip. Now say cool whip. Cool whip. House. No doubt. That too.
I had terrible mucus coming out from inside my nose. And
You
the other
dressed me,
children were
Peter.
very nasty to me about that. They said bad, hurtful things to me. They called me tasty cakes, and they would
But of
beat me and
course,
stick
you
pine
dressed
cones
me,
in my
Peter.
ass.
All right, I guess this
But
is
of
the night bitches
love
die.
him. But of course, you dressed me, Peter.
What the hell was that?
Mr. Griffin, that's a prostate exam.
But
Shut
of
up,
course,
you're a
you dressed me, Peter. But of course,
Let's check
you
it.
dressed me, Peter.
There it is. We did it, Brian. We made 9/11 happen. High five.
But of course, you dressed me,
Well, that
Peter.
probably wouldn't look very good out of context. Lewis. Mom.
Loved her. Loved him.
Mama.
But of course, you dressed me, Peter.
Mommy.
I'd report him to the FCC.
And we're on the air.
You have more than 9 bullets in your magazine.
Dude, guys, I had a great idea I wanted to tell you about.
Me too.
Let's think about, I wanted to put an ad in the paper for a job, all right, and say minorities need not apply. And then when someone says it's racist, I'm like, no, they don't need to apply. They just get the job. White people have to apply, but minorities need not apply. They just get the job. I just want to see if that joke would fly or if I would get arrested.
You could punch him if you want. You're looking at me like I said something wrong.
Well, he doesn't have to.
I'm looking at that sexy mouth.
Neither of you would have to apply. You're Portuguese and he's black. So
I got
neither
2
of
beers
you,
in me, Peter.
neither of you would have to apply.
Yeah, but there hasn't been a lot of alcohol in it. It's black.
What's the job?
They stole it.
It doesn't work hard.
Good evening. It's Wednesday. Dan Stack is in the building.
Yeah.
Martin came back on time.
I tried.
Fuck yeah.
Zach is here, as you can tell. Candace is here. You can hear her creeping in the background. Danny's
They finally
here.
got me to have a beer.
Hello.
Because it was black.
We're all here.
We are here.
We had a long intro.
Yes.
Too long.
I've never heard a woman say that before.
That intro is way too long.
No, just the words too long.
What's
Not
too
about
long
me
about it?
anyway.
Huh?
What's too long about it?
The intro.
It's 5 minutes.
It's too long.
5 minutes.
That's what my friend said, and I said
sex twice.
My friend said the same thing, and I'm like, well, when you get your own show, you can make your intro as short as you want, but that doesn't apply to you.
See? Someone else said it.
Said what?
That the intro was too long.
Bobby!
Wait, but this guy
Don't
also...
mind me tonight, please. I'm
Wait,
very cunty.
Peter, this guy also hates Family Guy, so he's not a good judge of that. He hates
Who else
Family-
said it?
One of Zenus's friends.
My cousin Jake. He hates Family Guy, though, so that has a lot to do with it. If it was something he liked, he'd sit there. If you did 7 minutes of Jerky Boys, he'd be like, that intro was awesome.
I know, but I mean, when Howard does his intro, he's
glued to the radio. Exactly, because he just doesn't like Family Guy. If he liked
You
Family Guy...
douchebag.
Exactly, he's a douchebag. He's probably actually listening right now. He's like my only fan.
Douchebag.
You bastard.
Man,
So I missed the was that intro last night too as well, the pre-intro, the Peter
But
being
of course, Peter has to be
Shut
Peter.
the fuck up. That's hilarious.
It was a voicemail left on my thing. So
Right.
what I did was, on Saturday night doing my tirade, whatever the fuck you want to call. You were laughing at me. I was editing, so she only said it once. Of course, Peter gotta be Peter.
Nice.
So what I did is I chopped and screwed it, and I copied, pasted, copied, pasted, copied,
Fucking
pasted, copied,
brilliant.
pasted, copied. Then I copy pasted when she's like, "Of course, you had to send your girlfriend with her new truck." I don't really give a fuck, so fuck yeah.
Hey Pete,
She almost sounds Swedish.
if she could legally drive that truck.
Pete, I'm just curious. She says, Peter just has to be Peter. Who does she want you to be?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, or I'm like, well, this one feminist, she wrote, all women want the same thing, an artist/musician that has his own private jet. And I'm like, that's kind of true.
No, it's just bitter. But when you
Wait, I'm talking about her attitude, not her vagina.
No, when you get drunk and you're still bitter, you're going to leave stupid messages. But they do legally become property of the person you left the message to.
And I will always fucking text you.
Kid is like, will you ever, if we ever break up, please?
I made him promise me that he'll never douche me out on air when we break up.
What happens is she just
When?
saw her upgrade, and then she got drunk.
First of all, who gets drunk at 3 o'clock when you're not on vacation? That's all I'm saying. When
She's
you
like,
got children in school.
That was in the afternoon?
That was 3 o'clock.
Oh, priceless.
She's like, look at her. She looks better than me. Fuck him. I'm going to get drunk. And
Was
let
she-
him know.
Always drunk.
Was it the Steve Wilkos
I
show?
don't
Was she watching
care
it?
that you got a big titty blonde with a new truck and you have to be Peter.
Oh, there's only one can of beer left, and it's Bart's.
So, I mean, it is what it is, but it becomes public property. So there's nothing you can get sued for.
Nope. It's not slander.
No. And nobody knows who it is because we didn't say anybody's name.
It's just hilarious.
I don't even know who she is.
It's funny.
I'm sitting here.
You can't just leave. Listen, you can't leave stupid drunk messages on somebody's machine.
No,
Not
you
when the
leave
guy has a
stupid
radio
sex
show.
drunk messages on people's machine.
Well,
I'm
even when
naked
you're.
right now.
I'm sure everybody's had that call they didn't want to make when they were drunk. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
When we were growing up, we didn't have cell phones, so it was left on a fucking answer machine. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get that back.
Wait,
dude.
wait,
Well,
wait.
what are the odds?
And you hear you have 5 minutes left. Put it in another quarter.
but back in our day, they didn't have. I mean, what are the odds of her having an ex-boyfriend husband that's on a radio show? I mean, not every girl's going to go.
Not
through
very
that.
good.
So, I mean, that knows how to edit.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent it to a DJ.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you sent it to a DJ.
But of course, Peter has to be Peter.
Fuck you!
That's like I used to be like in the club. Like I used to DJ all hip hop clubs, and you knew that when the ice was coming through the window, you were fucking up. Of course, that's what black people do. They throw ice. So nothing does. But
No.
They throw things.
No. We've upgraded. We throw bottles.
Bottles now. So yes,
Empty bottles.
because that's all I did was
Molson
exclusive.
ice.
All my clubs were all black. Always. I was a real deep.
So you
hip-hop
didn't see
DJ.
shit all
No.
night.
No, just the paycheck at the end of the night. And really good crack at the door. I didn't have to go drive for it. But
At the crack of dawn.
Danny, messing with technical stuff.
okay. I lost my train of thought.
I know, shiny red
Something
ball.
about crack, black people.
Everything.
Ice.
leads
Oh no,
back
yeah,
to
but you don't
crack.
make fun. Here's the thing: you don't make fun of the DJ.
Well, you've got
Who
one
does
heck of a
that?
nerve.
Have you noticed that?
What?
Every conversation leads back to crack.
Everything leads back to
Everything
crack.
leads back to crack.
God willing.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
You can play that over.
But
Everything leads to crack. Everything leads to crack.
I'll
Everything
call
leads
it
to crack.
drunk and
There
leave
you
it.
go.
Peter being Peter. Everything leads to crack.
If there's any justice in the world, everything.
But of course, Peter has to be Peter.
Crack.
But you don't make fun of the DJ.
And propane accessories.
Just like this guy wanted me to go, a really good friend of mine wants me to DJ a real high-end strip club. And I guess
Score.
you get paid. No, it's not. That's where DJs go to die.
You should do that for me.
That's what I'm saying.
But
score.
You get paid by the dancers, and I know me. I'm gonna get bitter, and if a bitch didn't pay me, she's gonna be tap dancing that night.
Stop making such a big deal
Because
out of
that's the reason why DJs don't do strip clubs, because the girls don't pay them.
You should play the fastest song for the bitches that don't.
Nah,
play.
the bitch should be tap dancing, because I will stop it, and I'll just play shit like this, just
a little polka.
And do the Peter thing.
Yep, that's me.
Peter does Peter things.
Yeah, I don't know. You never listen. I would never make fun of someone else that has like power that can be on the air. Or I don't know. It is what it is.
I just try not.
I'm not immature, but when it comes to shit like that,
I try not to leave anything embarrassing in writing or on recording or anything like that besides this show. Or showing my cock to George Takei, which
Listen,
I don't.
I've held off for so long. That's the first time you've heard anything since I started this show, so it had to be done.
True. So obviously we're bad influences on you.
No. This was before you.
This was one of the rare cases in which she was asking for it.
Yeah.
I personally feel she was. She left a
one
voicemail on a
crazy ass
DJ's. She left a voicemail on a DJ's fucking phone. I mean, she's asking for it.
Well, that's like leaving an open wallet in front of Martin's house.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he put it in he put it in the mailbox so the police could return it to its rightful owner with the money.
That's like walking with a wallet in front of Martin's house. I'm like, fuck, it ain't gotta be open.
I tried to help you out.
It's like Rihanna being a greeter at Target.
Oh,
fucking.
That'd be great. That means I get ass going in and coming out.
I'd give anything to punch that, bro.
You think she deserved it?
No. No one deserves to be.
But the second time, yes.
The second.
Listen, if you get
fool
somebody
me once,
arrested,
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on
if
me.
you can get somebody arrested, when you go back, you should get arrested.
That's the funny story you say that. I was arrested in Florida for
Unless kids are involved. If there's no kids involved, there's no excuse
That's
for you to be
entrapment.
going.
She
There's
goes
no
back,
excuse
she's gonna
for you
get
to be
hit
going
again.
back.
But it's funny you say that.
Yeah, I
'cause
agree. That's fucking entrapment.
It's funny you say that because I was in jail with somebody that was arrested on domestic, and his girlfriend used to. I guess when you're in it, there's nothing else to talk about, which is what happens. So the guy's like, "Oh yeah, man, this is my
Anal.
fifth motherfucking time in this motherfucker, right?"
Anal.
So yeah, anal too. Because I'm worried. It's my first time ever being arrested. I'm like, what happens? He's like, motherfucker, this is my fifth time. You know what? This is going to be my sixth time. And I tell you what, it was all bullshit. So this time when the fucking bitch called the cops on me, I waited till the popo drove up on the driveway. When they opened the door, I punched the bitch in the face. Now I got a reason to be in jail.
He was black.
He was black.
He was black.
He was black. But he's right. He's like, you know what?
He was
kept
black
lying,
as a
she
nightmare.
kept lying. She kept lying. He's like, you know what? Now you got a reason. Punched her right in her face in front of him.
Listen.
Take me away, cowgirl.
I've heard several things, and people said there's no good reason to hit a woman. I do believe that's bullshit. There are good reasons to hit a
Yeah,
woman.
Sam Kennison had the best line about this. He's like, I don't condone violence against women, but I understand it. I don't want to be the deciding member.
If
on
someone's
the jury.
drowned, if your wife is drowning your kids, I believe you could pop her.
Okay.
That's a good reason. I'm not. No. If she doesn't remember to make you a meal, you should not pop her. There's the line.
What if they shove your face?
What if they mush you in the face?
Then you have sex with them. Now, I thought that's the way.
Yeah, I just bang that shit. Yo, Martin, amen to that. I bang that shit.
I'm sorry.
right
I
out
thought
of
that was the black person's. That's the only way we have sex. Motherfucker, what? It's mush. Bitch, oh, my pants are down.
Yeah, man, I got in a fight with my girl after about 3 months. I'm like, how come you never yell at me or get like bitchy? Like, I want to fuck you after a fight. Like, when
'Cause
you're
she's
all
white.
mad at me. Exactly. Well,
White-
I got that out of her because I'm
White
Italian.
women don't do that. White
See,
women
but
are
I'm
like, "Oh my
Italian and we
God.
like to fight. Like, Italians want to fucking scream about it.
God, you are so violent right now.
Oh, that's it. I know.
And then later they're like, fuck me like a black man.
Yep.
I know how white women fuck me like a black guy. So you want me to rob you? I'm confused, baby.
You want me to lower your credit? I do not understand.
So
Steal my innocence.
So let's ask a woman's opinion.
Do you like to get fucked like a black man?
When is it okay to be punched?
It's not okay to be punched.
But it's okay for you to punch men.
No, it's not.
What if you-
Listen, if a girl has the balls to hit a guy, Be prepared to get hit back. That's all I'm saying.
What if she's drowning your kids?
Driving?
Drowning.
Hit the bitch.
Yeah, if the bitch is driving the kids to school, punch her in the face.
No. Drowning them? In water?
In a new truck?
That has happened several times.
No, you can
where
drown them in like
people have
caramel.
drowned.
Glad you're happy with yourself.
Question. If
Is it okay to punch her then?
But of course, Peter has to be Peter.
a kid.
Your kid, not just a kid. Your
Right.
kid.
No, I don't care
Okay,
if she's
then-
drowning if she's drowning a kid, I'm still gonna punch her. I don't want to see a kid get drowned, even
No,
if he's
of
gonna
course
grow
not.
up to be Hitler.
But I think you don't have to punch her. Pull him off.
My point is
Yeah, you could just choke a bitch.
She got
So,
him
so
arrested.
don't punch her even though she's drowning
No,
your
I'm
child.
saying, why would you punch her? Why wouldn't you just?
Because
pull her
she's
away?
drowning your child.
No, you gotta choke a bitch in that. You gotta lift her up by the throat and be like, "Bitch, get away from my kids!" and throw her against the wall.
Fuck that. She deserves. I'm like this. You come home and you're like, hey, what the fuck? Why is my son under the water breathing like he's Aquaman? Oh, he likes it. Stay under there. That's not a reason to just. I'm not talking about like use her as a mat. Just one.
5 across the
Well,
eye.
I guess if that's how you handle the situation, I mean.
But is it okay? I'm just asking you. You're like, no, just let her drown.
You can grab her off of the kids. You don't have to punch her in the face.
I didn't say I
Well,
did not
punch
say
her
the
at all.
face.
Have you ever seen a black girl drowning a kid?
No.
You saw the girl on Steve Wilkos that motherfucker.
Like she's gonna go around water.
No, we went over this last night. Martin swims. He told me. He says he knows how. He's an Olympic athlete.
See, and I don't. That's cool.
Now we know it.
Let's go to why you give me lessons. Fucking blow everybody's minds out.
Guys, I got a pool. We're opening it in 2 weeks. Martin can prove that
Listen,
black people
it's very, very scary if we go to the Y. They'll think it's an oil spill.
No, seriously, my sister swims all the time, and she's black. She swims all the time.
Your sister's black?
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it wasn't the swimming part.
Wait, wait, wait,
I mean,
wait.
she's not like entirely, but she's half white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dad's black, mom's white.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You really want to fuck a bunch of
Oh,
white
yeah.
people? Have Martin open up a door for you.
No, you want to fuck up white people? Just wait till we go somewhere and be like, hello, or like a hamburger.
Yeah, have a British accent.
And then they start just looking at you like, what the?
No, you know when you fuck them up, you walk in and you be walking all as big as you are, and you walk in. Can I please get my nails did? I love your shoes.
And I like a pedicure. I'm just saying.
It's funny. I never see like black dudes that are like
Listen,
regular.
motherfucker, clean your teeth with a toothpick, not with my nonsense.
You never see like regular gay black people. They're always like super. Oh my god! I'm like super. Like there's just no like. Regular.
It's funny he says that because I went to a hotel one time and he's right.
There's no
black
regular.
or white, but the black seem to be more flamboyant.
Black are more everything.
Right. So you can tell he's sitting over there and he's sitting at the table and he's typing away and he's going, you want a queen size bed or a king size bed? You look good too, by the way. Don't tell your girl I said that. So I'm standing there all nervous and stuff. And
Well, thank you.
oh, so let me just say, your credit card got declined. There's no money on it. Motherfucker, run it again. I'm just telling you, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your lady. I'm just saying. You got another card you can use? No. All right, baby. We'll just try one more time. Oh, it went through. My bad. Sorry.
He was trying to get some dick.
He was trying to get some dick.
He was trying to get some dick.
It's very scary.
He was trying to get some dick.
Listen, there's nothing scarier than a very heterosexual acting big black gay man because you have no idea when that is about to pounce on you. Like, yeah, so I like that ass.
Yeah, see, I'm not afraid of gay men like ever pouncing out.
No, I'm not afraid, but it comes out of nowhere. You're like, yeah, I like pussy, and look at the ass. Like, yeah, Martin, I just want to tell you, look at that ass. What? Yeah, look at that ass. Like that girl's ass, right? Nah, your ass.
I'd be like, well, thank you, but I'm looking at her ass.
I'm like, so when did you get out of prison, Jerome? Nah, man, I just wanted to tell. Nah, son, we good.
I have misplaced my pants.
I wasn't in prison. I got kicked out of the army. Don't ask. I won't tell.
Not a chance.
I like gay dudes because they've never given me shit about smoking weed or doing drugs or like my lifestyle. So like they've always been on the sides of the causes that I'm on. So I'm on their side.
It's because they're waiting for you to pass out.
Queer.
Hey, it's nice to be liked. At least someone thinks I'm hot. I mean, besides my girl.
You never know.
I want to ask Candace's opinion on.
Oh Jesus!
No, this is a very honest opinion. How do you feel about gay women?
Gay women?
Gay
I don't
women.
have a problem with gay anyone.
So
That's
you
your
just
lifestyle. That's your preference. Whatever makes you happy.
I don't like gay women because I can't have
So
sex.
Candace, I've been wanting to ask this about you.
Yo, Martin, what you go over to the bed and just pull your pants down. So I'm about to give you some love.
Martin, can you just give me a quick where are all the white women at? Like,
Listen.
Where all the white women?
This motherfucker. This motherfucker about to rip your asshole apart, baby. You feel it? You feel it? Grab your ankles, Martin.
I thought that was Martin for like a split second. I thought that was his voice.
Yo,
before I looked over.
Martin, you want to feel comfortable? Put yourself, get that pillow right in front of you, baby. Bite on that motherfucker.
Bite on that.
Gina, where you at?
I'm gonna turn the lights down, Martin.
Bring it way down low.
Oh shit! I lost where the fuck I am. Someone turn the lights back on.
Yeah.
We came into the homo room.
I can't see myself.
I'm about to order a pizza. You want some sausage on there? Or you want some
Extra sausage.
Meat lovers, baby.
You call me Tiffany. That makes you feel better, baby.
I thought I was supposed to be the dude you guys thought was gay.
Baby, when he comes to the door, can you pay him too? Tip him real nice.
Dude, hey, listen, just to anybody listen out there, this guy Martin, don't buy his shtick. The guy's into Star Trek. Me and him are jabbering about fucking nerd stuff. He's a nerd. It's okay. He's not Barry White.
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd.
No, I'm just
being white.
Absolutely.
I'm black in these.
It's funny because I'm like one of those rare nerds that's like really into sports. So like my nerd friends have no concept when I make like sports related jokes or anything.
I thought he was going.
You one crazy ass bitch.
Yeah. Everybody.
Oh, while you're over there.
We getting down tonight.
All right, Martin, hold on, baby. Here I come.
You taking it down here. Taking it down easy.
For this love scene, Martin, I want you to strap on your roller skates, baby. We're going to do the wheelbarrow race.
I thought it was supposed to. Wait. I looked at the script. It said father-son sack race.
Oh, we're going to see some sack already.
Oh!
Baby, you ever heard of some teabagging? We about to teabag.
You about to make me go on sober. Oh yeah.
My name ain't Jamal tonight. It's Lipton.
I want you to do it while you stand candy.
Just call me Green Tea. Green Tea.
I want to make it as awkward as possible. Oh yeah.
That's good.
That's real
Put all that
good.
black crown in your mouth.
I'm glad my first black crown was with you.
I never popped the top off a black bottle before.
Oh yeah. Put that all in your mouth. Suck it down.
Get some head on that motherfucker.
Hey guys, can I
give it
for a second, can I just bring up the victims of the Oklahoma tornado? You know, there's people suffering right now, and we should remember. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care about it.
Wow.
That's not cool.
That's not
Venus,
cool at
that's
all.
not cool.
Too soon.
We got rhythm going, man.
Do you always just
Zenas,
do you always just douche people out like that?
All the time.
Dude, that's kind of fucked up, man.
No, seriously, I have donated money to the
Martin,
relief
back to
efforts
pillow
and stuff
talk.
like that.
Oh yeah.
And everybody should go to redcross.com.
You should. Now put more of my black shit in your mouth. Damn.
You mind if I put this bear on your back, Martin? Or do you mind if I go barebacked?
Oh, it's all right. Everybody should put this shit in their mouth. Oh yeah. We're talking about bear.
You should be the fucking spokesperson for this fucking black crown. I swear to God, dude.
When
Shoot
you
a
are,
YouTube video right now.
This is Martin for Black Crown.
after a long day of hustling on the corner, go get yourself a black crown Budweiser.
Nah, it'd totally be horrible. I'm like, just put my black shit in your mouth. It tastes smooth going down your throat. Don't choke, swallow.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Black crown.
Black crown.
Because more head is better.
I've heard people
Yeah, baby.
After a long day of work.
No, Moorhead's not better after you've already come. Then it's like, dude, get off me.
After I just left the labor-ready ATM machine, I got my pay for the day.
I don't know. What
I'd like to go across the street to the neighborhood store, give me a 25-cent bag of Funyuns and a 6-pack of Black Crown to wash it down. Grab my pillow.
Don't forget your Dutch master.
Great flavor, baby. Oh, you know what I forgot? I was going to do a really good bit today. I was going to bring a bottle of grape soda.
Now I'm upset that you actually don't have a fucking bottle of grape soda. That's some bullshit.
I forgot
Yeah,
to
I would've
start.
liked some of that.
Well, Candace is like, why don't you just get Hawaiian Punch?
Get some codeine, too.
And I said, well, how about some chicken and watermelon?
Really? Hawaiian Punch over
Hawaiian
grape soda?
High C,
How
high
many
C.
black people do you know?
Two.
Yeah, I can tell you only know two. I'm like this. Listen, nothing beats grape soda. I don't give a shit. It is not racist. It's the truth. Now, I'm upset you don't have grape soda. I feel like I should rob your ass and go
Actually-
get some. Well, I just gotta go.
That's
He's gonna
all
take my truck.
That's all I buy is grape and orange.
It's the most delicious shit ever.
I know it is. I like the cheap stuff. I do.
Grape soda's great.
It is. I like the way it makes your poop turn green. You never seen it? Drink a bottle of grape
Dude,
soda.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It happened to me on
I know you
Block
did.
Island because of the ice cream.
Grape
And dude,
ice cream?
I took a shit and it was fucking green, and I scared the girl I was with. I was like, "Oh my god, you gotta see this!" And I wasn't bragging. I was scared. I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" And I went and Googled this shit, and it was like, "Yeah, sometimes it's a food coloring and ice cream and shit."
You know what's even funnier is the color of it on the toilet paper.
Dude, it was. I didn't use toilet paper.
I took a shit the other day at Milford Beach.
You just hear
So
fucking.
you get scared when the
Dude,
hue.
dude, it was fucking green.
So you get scared when the hue of your poo.
Green shit. Yeah, exactly. We're like dogs. I turn around and check to make sure I'm okay. Oh, all right. That's a healthy shit. I can go about my day.
All right,
Then he
so
runs his ass across the floor.
now that we're speaking about shit, does everybody do
Crack.
does everybody do public shitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yes.
Well, wait.
Well, all right, what's the worst bathroom you've ever taken a
Shitting
shit
in
in?
public?
Madison Square Garden during a Knicks game,
I feel bad for
1994.
you because you're a female and you have to squat over everything. But
Right. I don't shit in public.
I shit in Milford Beach the other night.
Literally at the
wait.
beach.
You
Yeah,
shit
but was there
on the beach?
Outside.
Yeah, no, at the parking lot.
Oh,
Right
wait.
by the
And when
beach.
I already squatted down. I already, did the once around, look around, two around, but I didn't look very well because 2 cars over there was somebody in there.
He went right in the beach like it was cat litter. That motherfucker. Peter was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I went up to New London and there's like a small little beach in New London, and I did shit in the water. Like I just pulled my trunks down. I was like, and my friend goes, "Did you just shit in the water?" Nah. If you can see that, you way too close to me.
And I was telling Candace, I'm like, she's like,
see, I felt it on the way out.
I told her when I was living in Florida, we used to shit in the ocean, and she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, because
I've never heard that before.
because it dissolves it.
Yeah,
I've
and it
peed in the
feels so
ocean.
good, and it washes your asshole out.
But yes, it does. You don't even got to wipe. I'm telling you,
Peter is black.
in Boston,
It's like a big it's like a big bidet.
It is. You really don't have to wipe. It's like being a dog in the water. But Boston, that's where they dump all their waste. Is in the ocean. They dump
That's
it.
disgusting.
Yeah, Peter, I'm officially initiating you. I'm giving you your black card.
I'm blacker than you, bro.
You are. I'm sorry. That's what black people shit in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's like just washing your ass
Yeah.
while you taking a shit.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
I would just be afraid it would never come
Why
out
is it
smooth.
disgusting?
You know what I
Have
mean?
you
It
ever
come out
used
like fucking.
Have you ever used a bidet before?
No.
You don't like water in your butthole?
Well, when I take a shower and clean
It's
myself,
the same
yes.
thing.
But I'm not shitting in the shower.
No,
I take a
shit
dump
would
and then
be
I get
in
in
the
it.
shower.
I take
But
a
you're
dump and
cleaning
then I
your
get in the
asshole
shower.
out, right? You're cleaning it out and making it all nice and squeaky. It's the same thing.
It
Who
keeps
the
the
fuck shits in public?
it
It's
keeps the
disgusting.
sharks
I'm
away.
Sorry. It's
Listen, you're shitting in public. It's just called a house that's around you.
all right. My bathroom.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with shitting in public.
Okay.
Are you
To each his own.
Are
To
you
each his
afraid
own.
that someone's
I'm
gonna
not
come in?
pull my
I don't
pants
see
down
nothing
and
wrong.
No, a lady.
Shit in public.
I'm
A
sorry.
lady, yeah, I can see. All right, you don't want to shit in public, but
Toilet's there for a reason.
Listen.
what did cavemen do back in the day? They
I'm
shit
not
where they
a fucking
stood.
caveman.
So if you have just a nasty just feeling, you just hold that in.
I hold it in. Like
Not
a
me.
gnome.
Be healthy.
Well, listen.
That's
sorry.
not kidding. It's like you just fucking up your intestines. Like, listen, we need to get this out. She's like, fuck you. You will wait.
I don't even like peeing in public. Like in public but restrooms. I don't.
Did you have like some horrible?
I have a lot of issues.
Public.
She can hold a kid for 9 months. She can hold her shit.
Someone just like come in and be like, "Who's shitting in here? It smells like shit. It better be a little boy."
I'll actually say she's starting to loosen up though because we're the couple.
literally loosen up.
That ass was tight.
I told you Peter's part black.
We're the couple that
didn't even sound right.
As soon as Martin comes over, she's loosening up. Sure.
We're the couple that does the bathroom thing with the door open.
Wait, so you can shit in front of him, but just not in front of anyone
I won't
else.
fart in front of him. Ask him.
She won't fart, but she'll bump.
Wait. I don't understand that. So you'll shit. Shit will come out your ass.
How do you do that? I don't even want
solid matter, but the gas that's already coming out when you shit.
You could fart with your clothes on. I don't understand.
What the hell is wrong with you?
She's like, fuck you, Martin.
Fuck you, Martin.
Because I don't want to know the faces I make when I shit. I don't want to see those. I don't want to see
in the
them.
bathroom doing my thing, and he'll come in.
I don't.
Come in the
I can't.
I'll stand
No,
there.
because
Go
you
like
don't
that.
even close the door anymore.
In my bedroom, no, I don't. I leave the door open.
So again,
It's
you'll
just- I don't
shit
know.
in front of
Yes.
him, but a
But I will
fart
not
is
fart.
embarrassing. Like, oh my god,
That doesn't make
he'll
any
smell
sense.
doo-doo.
Dude, it was like a couple weeks after I moved
Can't
in.
believe some methane escaped.
We have a bathroom in our bedroom, and she went to the bathroom in the hallway, trying to hide the fart.
It wasn't hiding. It's just disgusting.
All of a sudden, I
Farts are
hear
gross.
it was quiet as hell. All of a sudden, it was the loudest one you ever heard in your life.
Hey.
Because your butt was upset
Drop it.
that you tried to hide it. Your butt was like this. Oh no, fuck it. I was gonna give you a silent one.
Why are we talking about my shit right now? Can we
And
change
it's
the
looser
topic?
now, so it's more bass. There's more bass.
No, there's more treble when it's looser.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible.
When it was tight, it was like a trumpet.
I'm just overblown with the fact that you will shit in front of him. But it's like, no. When the gas comes out, that's when I get girly.
I don't know. It's weird. I can't bring myself to fart in front of him. All right, let's change the fucking topic, you assholes. Danny, you're an ass.
Dude, how long was that fucking?
Candace, please. She's got her ass right up to the mic.
You set up the alarm.
Oh, and you put Barry White after that shit. Like, I'm horny now.
That's just Candace being Candace.
It's like you start smelling
Can't get
it.
enough of your ball movement, baby.
So you just start smelling the air. Maybe it's because you know that Peter's gonna sniff the air and want to fuck you. Like, oh, that's what gets me started.
Now we measure our talent and smell.
What do
No.
you mean our talent and smell?
I always tell you, come here, smell this.
I know you do.
I used to do this to the kids. They're like, kids, I left $1 for you in the bathroom. Okay, Daddy, what's on your... Ah!
Did you lock the door?
Oh,
come on. That's how you had to do it. There's $1 in there. Really? And then you just set the door like, please let us out. No.
I apologize for yelling at you.
This is the best way to do when you're going on a long trip. If you want to fuck people up, the night before you drink Budweiser Light. You have Burger King onion rings. You have a bag of Funyuns. What? A bag of Funyuns. Anything oniony.
You
have
love
the night
Funyuns, huh?
Oh my god, I love onions. Period. And let that shit brew. Don't shit. Then you go for a long ride, bro. Oh. The other day I farted. It went right in her mouth.
It was fucking disgusting.
I can beat you on that one.
I tasted it.
I can
That's
tell
how
the
nasty it was.
me and my buff younger brother, lactose intolerant, can't have any cheese. So if you have cheese, you're gonna shit.
That too.
He had ice cream. I picked him up. He had ice cream. Didn't let me know. We going to a Super Bowl party last year, so I had to pick up chips. So this asshole is in front of me and farts like it was silent. It just came out and it smelled like death. And I'm trying to buy this shit. And I'm sitting at the motherfucking, like, punching the shit in, and I smell it. And I don't know how the fucking girl from the register doesn't smell it. It just, like, came down. And I'm like, oh, my God. So I'm trying to move, like, more this way while trying to put that shit in, and it just keeps following me. And he's just laughing like this. and I'm like, I'm just smelling it, and I'm like, literally tears are coming out. I'm like,
I like the creeper fart
fuck
where you go
you.
down the aisle and you let it go.
Asshole.
And then you just stand at the end and you watch people walking down. And
The
they're
worst part was the lady didn't even smell it until after I left. Like, oh, that short fucker. Oh my god. I'm like, I looked at my brother. I was like, you're a dick. you're a dick. She was actually cute.
What do you think?
So yeah. If you're lactose intolerant, eat some cheese. Get in the car. Wait. Roll up the windows. Lock it. Let that silent one out, and it's gonna take a second for by the time you smell it, it's already everywhere, and then you just row.
I got an issue when I eat.
My favorite is
I
when
shit like within 2 minutes.
My favorite is crop dusting around the office.
There you go.
Yeah, I love crop dusting.
Drive by.
Yep, crop dusting.
Dirty.
Just I'm walking around the office like
A blow by.
You dirty motherfucker.
like I'll have like one big fart and I'll divide it into four. It's like
You know what? You gotta be
And
careful.
spread it
I
around
did
the
that
office.
once, and it still follows you. You gotta make sure you stop. You don't want that shit coming back.
I move quickly
to your
enough.
cubicle.
I tend to always have the one that follows me when I'm walking into a customer's house. I won't fart all day, but as soon as I get to a front door, my stomach starts bubbling. And I let it out outside, and I walk in, and it's like, all right, where do you want your TV?
Why? Why would you be upset? I would do that on purpose. I purposely do that. I'm like this. Yeah, where you want your shit? Motherfuckers, you don't want your cable? Are you? I don't understand what are you hearing? I'm not hearing shit.
That's another thing, bathroom etiquette. When you are a service person or wherever, and you have to shit, do you ask that customer to use their bathroom?
No, you don't.
So
shit.
like
don't
Martin
shit
says,
in a
you let your
customer's
colon
house.
fucking suffer.
Motherfucker, you better hook me up with all the channels if you're gonna use my shitter. I better get fucking all the sports channels.
Why? Like who the hell
HBO.
cares? It's a bathroom.
Peter,
Like,
I-
some guy, if a
I know you see
stranger,
Dave Chappelle.
if
I
a
know you
stranger
see-
knocked
Sister,
on my door
I
and was
gotta
like,
take-
It's a stranger ass. on
if a
my
stranger
pussy.
knocked on my door and was like, "Hey man, I really need to take a shit. You were the first house I saw. Can I pull?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Go ahead.
I can attest to this. I don't know if Danny could because he's a cable guy too. For 15 years, I've never shit in someone's bathroom. I have gone in their backyard. I've gone behind their shed. I have even gone in someone's attic in Florida.
My friend took a dump in a box in the basement of Picket Drug
Yeah,
on Hill
that's
Street.
what I do.
Yeah, because there was no bathroom and he
Peter,
had to
if
take
you
a
ever
shit.
come to my house, hook up my hand, go, just use my toilet.
I'm
Please don't
just saying.
shit in my backyard. I don't want to be mowing the lawn and be like, oh, Peter, shit. It's all in the blades.
That's
Mine
why I
looks-
play lawn darts.
So long, suckers.
My shit always looks like that novelty shit you buy in the store, so you wouldn't tell if it's mine or a dog's. But I'm shitting in attics and basements. And
Pete's like, I
The
will
hardest
shit in your
Why
yard.
are
I'll
you
go
talking
shit in your.
about this?
You go jump in their pool. Let me
Because
go
you
jump in the
won't
pool.
fart in front of Peter.
We're talking about taking dumps. Can we change the topic?
the hardest part about doing that is sneaking the box out of the house. How do you sneak a box out of the house when it was
Candy, this is what you
when
get
it-
for
when
not
it-
shitting in public.
when it clearly says Christmas ornaments on it, or childhood pictures or something? Or they recognize the box.
Really, childhood pictures? You're going to shit in the childhood picture box?
A box is.
Oh,
a box.
those are things no one ever looks at until your funeral. Those are pictures we have, like my grandma just died. We had all these pictures that we hadn't looked at in 60 years. And I'm like, man, what's the point of all these? They only pull them out when you die. It's like worthless.
Pete shits on a box that says like
Shit in that stuff.
Holocaust heirlooms in it or something like that. Oh, there you go.
You would probably go to a black house and like you shit in a box that says, "Oh, Grandpa's first dollar after slavery." Peter's like, "Oh, this is the perfect box to shit in. Freedom reign."
That was good.
Martin, if your grandpa was a slave, he'd have to be pretty old.
Fuck you. We have old people in my family. What do you want from me?
He'd have to be like 200 or something like that.
Black don't crack.
Age better than white people do. Fucking pisses me off.
Damn it.
You know I'm like 58 now. You'd be so mad about this. I'm gonna kill
He's
him.
like, you don't even know, but I'm your daddy. What?
You ginger fuck you my son.
Did he just call you Ginger?
He did.
Okay.
Right? You can't use the G word.
Sir,
That is our word.
I am part Irish, and I actually am a ginger, so I can.
And you
use
said
His
ginger.
slave grandfather was raped by an Irishman.
Now, if you said ginger with an A. That's one thing, but you can't say ginger.
You
You're
added
not
the
a
hard
ginger.
R. You had the hard
I
R.
did. I was like, ginger.
You should have just called him Vitus.
Boy.
Oh,
Ginger.
hey, listen.
Now go out in the sun, boy.
Someday, our own college scholarship program. Don't laugh.
What's your name, boy?
Well,
It's O'Malley.
2 minutes after Martin walked in last night, Don was like, "What's up, Nickel?" I was like, "What did he say?"
Weird thing is that made me feel real comfortable. I was like, yeah, what's up, motherfucker? You getting robbed first.
That Don, he always does his homework before the new guest comes on. He really does.
But, no, he didn't say Nickel. He said,
Yeah, I
Nigga.
know.
You heard him?
No, he's doing his homework though. You know, when a band comes on, he finds out research. He's like, "Oh, we got a black guy coming on. Let me Google
Let me
black
find
guy."
out racial slurs for black people.
He's like, "I'm gonna Google black guy."
Jennifer says, "Thank you, Candace.
I
Please
listened
enough.
to some rap
Too much
songs
information."
today, and I heard what black people use to refer to themselves,
Yeah.
so I'm going to call him that.
I turned on Chris Rock and
Jennifer said, "Thank you, Candace. Please enough." TMI.
Yes. I
Wait, about shit?
Why are
Oh,
women
wait,
so
wait.
uptight about shit?
Oh, I
It's
thought
just
this
a
was about
nasty
Negroes.
topic. Like, why talk about that? Why talk about pooping?
So is a
and
pap
farting?
smear and a
Why talk
you
about
don't
it when
hear
you
me
could do it
talking
in front of your
about pap
boyfriend?
Because,
smears.
Candace, it's something we actually all have in common. We all shit.
All
so
right.
why is there something that we all do at least once a day if we're healthy? Is
Oh,
something that
masturbate.
is not for talking
Oh, of
about.
course.
I
Well,
just don't
that's,
understand.
why can't we talk about that?
All right,
No.
that one.
Okay.
Masturbation on the
Yeah,
table.
I'm for that.
Yeah.
I like to beat it at least like twice a day, listening to my own self breathe. On record.
That's sick.
What?
Listen to
Wait,
myself.
wait,
breathe.
well, hold on. Wait. I can touch myself.
It's called practice.
I can touch myself, but listening to myself is too far. Well, it's your own hand, but if you hear
yourself breathe turns you on.
Do you have a poster of yourself in your room?
Listen to me not breathe doesn't turn me off. Like listen
Hope
to
you
me
have a good
talk
weekend.
isn't turning me. Like I'm dying. I'm choking. Oh, that's the good
But
shit
of
right
course, Peter has to be Peter.
Michael Hutchinson. They turned Michael Hutchinson on, right?
Okay, since we're on the bowel movement subject, back to front or front to back?
Oh, wiping.
I'm back to front.
Ooh.
Bidet. I thought
See,
we were.
I do back to front
I thought
too,
we were on
but
masturbation.
It's,
All right, back
it's
to front.
both. You got to go back to front, and then
it's
the
back
last
to
one-
front if you're overweight.
No, it's back to
I
front.
go left to right. Fuck you guys. What you guys talking about?
It's front to back, but then back to front on your last one, just to make sure you got all the shit.
I think it goes on weight because if you can't reach down like when you reach down and you got the rolls and it's uncomfortable, it's like
No, motherfucker. Why
If
you
I was
looking at me
a-
like I'm not that fat? Like he looked right at me. You know how you when you're fat and you got rolls,
no, because
fat ass.
I used to be 260 and then when I tried to wipe backwards, it was uncomfortable for me. I don't like anything on my
I'm
stomach.
145 and it's uncomfortable for me. I always just like
But
I wipe,
I've been
I wipe
doing
back to front and then I just wash my ass in the sink.
You got to do both.
I do
You
it-
have to do whatever way you go.
Women
you have
are
to do the
different.
opposite way, so
Sorry.
that you know make sure you got
Not
all
wiping
your shit.
into my vagina. I'm sorry.
Women be
Oh,
different
good
from
call.
men.
I do it like I clean my ears, dude. I put a towel on a dildo and I just fucking jam it in there. And then you can turn it
Oh my
and you make
God.
sure.
So you just like the
Because when
the
someone's
feeling in
licking
your
my
butt.
ass, I don't want them to taste my dinner. They're tossing my salad. They don't want my fucking dinner too.
They don't want the croutons.
You're now my best friend.
Hey, 2 more days. We doing But good point. You don't want to wipe it near your fucking box.
Nasty.
No.
Nasty.
Yeah, I do
So
feel
you
bad
wipe
for women. They have
front
like
to back.
essentially an open wound that can just
Correct.
like let anything in.
So you wipe front to back.
Correct. You have to.
Also, you
Get
can
a
talk
tourniquet
about
for
wiping
that.
front to back, but the rest of this shit is like, oh no,
I don't know
no.
why we're talking about this period. Let's
Listen, you
change the
wanted to
topic.
explain
I don't
why
want to
women
explain anything.
walk front to
Next.
back, and I wanted your information. Your
Stop being
valuable
douchey tonight.
knowledge.
I can't help it. I'm cunty tonight.
All right,
I'm
well,
sorry.
relax.
Listen, Candace, Howard Stern made a 30-year career talking about farts and shit, so I'm telling you, it works. It's good stuff.
All right, well, you guys can
Back
stick
to
that.
front is
Front to
healthy when you're a male.
Okay. Wipe your ass however the fuck you want to wipe your ass, Peter. How's that?
So you can wipe your ass in a Z formation.
2 snaps. You can do it living color style.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Hated
Christ.
it.
It's going to be a long night.
Hated it. Cleaned it.
That's my dream shit. Just one day, just do that and go, hated it, and the day next to me going, hated it. Oh my God, man, on film.
I love that show.
It wouldn't even.
There hasn't been good racist humor since Chappelle's show. It was like in Living Color, there was a gap, Chappelle's show, and then nothing else.
Bullshit.
Oh, I love those guys.
Did you see the slavery one?
Wait,
No.
who did you say?
Welcome to Men on Film.
Who did you say, though?
We're
Key
going
and
to be
Peele.
reviewing the latest film from a male point of view. First up is that controversial movie, Do the Right Thing. Now, I really like little Spike Lee's courage in making this film. I especially like the way he mixed the racial tension with the violence in order to give his message, do the right thing. Come on out the closet. Don't be afraid to be who you is. Black, white, or whatever. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? Now I'd like to talk about an exciting new film, Karate Kid Part 3.
Oh, God.
It's all about men working out their problems in a very physical way. It was all so primitive. And you know, I really enjoyed Mr. Miyagi, played by little Pat Morita. Ooh, and that Ralph Macchio. 3 words, fabulous. Boy, I hope I look that good when I'm 40. Stop. But I have to disagree. I disagree. There's just too much violence in this movie. Don't get mad.
I love how risky that bit was when it came out, and now it's like, yeah, there's 2 gay guys on TV. Who cares? Like, it was just so risky that they put 2 fake gay guys on TV.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I've been trying to get Candace to put a black thing in her mouth, and she just refuses.
She's smart.
I said I'll stay with my Bud Light. Thank
She's
you.
got taste.
Just put a black crown in your mouth. It makes you feel good.
You guys can have it. I'll pass. Thanks for the offer, though.
No worries, messing around with Black and Clown.
All right, welcome back to the dating game. I'm your obligatory host. Now let's meet our new bachelorette. Please welcome Miss Wanda Wayne. Holy crap!
Hey, what up? How y'all doing? Nikita, I told you I was gonna be on TV, girl.
So, Wanda.
Dude, one of the coolest things I was watching old
Jennifer
SNL
says
episodes.
front to back for girls, by the way.
I was watching old
That's what I said.
SNL
Of course,
episodes,
front
man,
to
and when
back.
Damon Wayans hosts,
You
they
can't
do Men
wipe
on
back
Film
to
again.
front.
Yeah. Don't wipe towards my dining room.
Don't.
No.
Candace, you're getting
just
sucked
got
back
that.
into it.
I promise I won't.
You're getting
okay?
sucked back into the black hole of dude.
I know. She can't get out of it.
Well, men don't have a gash that they need to worry about getting shit in.
Right.
It's true. Just our mouths.
I
Usually
love that
shit
guy.
comes out of that.
I have a small set
So
of
when a
sandbags.
woman does go back to front, poopy goes in the pee-pee?
It doesn't go in, but it's neighboring.
Yes, it
It's
can.
possible. It's
And
possible.
that's a lot of bacteria, and you can get,
So then there's poopy on our taint.
What was that?
As the male, if we go back to front, there's poopy on our taint.
Who cares about that part? That's a part I don't need to concern myself with. that is a strip of land that no one should be touching anyway.
Most useless real estate on the planet.
Dan touched on salad tossing. In or out?
Out.
You don't like it?
Out.
You don't like it done to you, or you don't like doing it?
I don't like any about that. That is an out subject. For my butt is a one-way area. Shit comes out. Shit does not go in.
Dan?
You like salad tossing?
Believe it or not, no.
You don't like salad tossing?
Bullshit.
No.
I dare to
Depending
ask
on the
you.
girl, I might like a girl's ass.
I'm
but
down.
I don't like the tongue in my ass.
Have you guys seen my girlfriend? She can do whatever the fuck she wants to me. Her ass is beautiful. I love jamming my tongue in there. It tastes like fucking gold.
What about hers and yours? Look at Martin.
Listen, she would never want to do that, but if she did, I'm sure I like being licked or touched anywhere. Why wouldn't I feel good to be licked or
Danny?
touched in my ass?
Never mind.
As long as it's,
as long as it's bleached.
As long as it's by my girl or like a hot chick or a chick that I find attractive, then I don't really care.
No, why?
No.
Have you ever had it done?
I've had people attempt to do it, and I just look at them like,
You punch her in the face?
really?
Why? She wasn't drowning as kids?
Fucking racist.
That's fucking right. But fucking really? Like, listen, that is one of the rule books. I'm like this. Listen, you go towards my ass and you get popped in the.
That was
You get popped right on. No, not on the lip. I don't hit the face. It's on the top of the head. Just a real quick one. Like, hey.
Yeah,
You
face
going a
leaves
little low.
marks.
I punch him. No, you punch him in the gut in case you got him pregnant.
Z. You never do that to a woman. You take them up a down. You take them up. No, you take them down an up escalator. That's what you do. Like, baby, let's go to the mall. Let's say up escalator. Get your ass down there.
Honey, you want to go horseback riding or ride on a motorcycle or something?
Or listen, black guy, you just never get them pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
You're
That's
talking
a
about a
little
black
hard.
guy.
That's a little hard.
You're talking about a black guy.
I have
a
no
black
kids.
guy not getting no one pregnant, please.
That's why I have no kids.
Actually, yeah.
Up, down, and up. It's very humane. It's like, baby, it's like a ride. Get your ass down there.
Listening to this.
He's at a black cock though. He just walks in a room, the girl's pregnant.
Man,
it's like fucking pollen.
It's like three islands. I had to wear a condom at all times.
It's like Oprah. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
You get a new baby. You get a new baby. You get a new baby.
Oh!
I got a bitch pregnant once, man. Oh, that sucked. $650. Ugh.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
And it was twins. When she said to me it was twins, I was like, does that mean I have to pay double? And she's
So
like,
that's
"No."
how much.
Thank God.
So that's how much you had to pay for her to actually claim that we were your children.
Could be. They could have been somebody else's.
You know,
$600 for a fucking abortion?
$650 fucking dollars.
Where'd you get it done, Manhattan?
Nah, Danbury.
That's why.
Coat hangers are free.
I know.
A shop vac. A punch to the stomach with a shop vac.
We
good.
tried that. None of it worked.
I
So
think
we
I'm
had to go to the red
I'm
line.
calling out sick tonight. I'm going upstairs. I will let you guys have this discussion.
And you know what's funny? My Aunt Lorraine said to me, my Aunt Lorraine believes in
Jesus.
psychics.
We
and
can
she-
switch to something more girly. Okay, we could talk about clothes.
You're the only moral compass. If you leave, we're fucked.
She has no morals.
Candace, we talked about worse shit in the past. And tonight, what's wrong with you tonight?
I'm very cunty.
Okay,
Why?
What do you want to talk about, Candace? What does Candace
Oh,
want
you don't
want
to know
talk
what I'm
Why don't you want to hear about my double abortion?
I want
I
to.
don't want to hear about your double abortion.
I want to hear about
2
what
for 1.
Candace wants to hear about. What does Candace want to talk about?
I got a 2 for.
shits or abortions, please.
We
Time
need-
to change.
So you don't like
Danny's getting up to leave. He's like, I can't handle the abortion.
Danny's leaving also.
So you don't want
this
anything
guy's
coming out the
fucked.
front or the back. Candace is like, no vagina things and
I'll
no
talk about
ass.
vaginas, though. I'll talk about sex. There's a lot of things I'll talk
Fucking
about.
Zach
but-
got a value meal. He got 2 for 1. He's
2
fucking-
for 1. It was abortion for 2 for 1 day.
Oh, it's blue light Tuesday.
And dude, my aunt is like, she's all into psychics and stuff. And she's like, I went to a psychic, and the psychic said that you're going to have twins. And I'm like, I took care of that.
Danny,
I'm like
why,
Zeus. I kill my children so they don't fucking threaten my
why do you
position
need
in
to
life.
charge your phone if we're
That
not allowed
wasn't
phones on
Zeus.
the air,
Oh,
Danny?
you
That
can't
was
use your phone.
actually
or
I was
I'm
taking
gonna-
pictures and my phone's gonna die.
Zeus
I'm
ate
gonna lock
Athena,
him up.
and she pierced through his head with a spear.
Kranos.
No, Kronos ate Zeus, but he ate Athena, and she pierced through. No, not Athena, the goddess of war. She pierced through his skull with a spear.
Kranos first.
And that brings us to our first break.
Thank God.
We'll be right back. Candace, the kids are driving me nuts. Maybe we should rent the Velcro wall and throw the kids against it.
That would be considered child abuse.
Only if we get caught.
You do realize my mom's a cop, right?
Yeah, so what?
Okay, how about this? If you're in need of any form of bounce houses, call Jump and Bounce Fun, located in Naugatuck, Connecticut. They have a wide range of bounce houses.
They have water slides, boxing rings, joust, all sorts of inflatable outside fun. So give Jump and Bounce a call at 203-490-9059 and tell them that the show sent you. Once again, call Jump and Bounce Fun, serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Hartford counties, and are fully insured.
Call Jump and Bounce Fun at 203-490-9059. Also like them on Facebook or hit them up on the web at jumpbouncefun.com.
Time's fading now. Oh, but don't you feel the motion inside? No more tears, no more tears. I can't like a superstition. We do it all over, floor to your shoulder. I see the feeling on your face. I can't say I love you better. I do it on your body, lady. I can't say I love you better. I can't do it on your body, lady.
Hey, I heard you are a wild one. Ooh, if I took you home and be a woman, show me how you do. I wanna tuck down in the club with you. Hey, I heard you like the wild one, wild one, wild one, wild one, wild one, wild, 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 wild,
I see your dirty face, hide behind your collar. What is done in vain? Truth is hard to swallow, so you pray to God to justify the way you live a lie, live a lie, live a lie. And you take your time, and you do your crime. Well, you made your bed, I made because when I arrive, I bring the fire, make you come alive. I can take you higher, what this is. For God, I must now remind you, let it rock, let it rock, let it rock. Let's just kiss, 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 how can I explain? Talking to myself. Will I see again? We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All alone, we are calling out, not again. Never looking down, I'm just an aura of what's in front of me. It's
It's the 10 crack commandments.
feel bad.
We're back.
On March 9th, I'm like, oh, every time I have to celebrate her birthday, I go, yeah. I'm like, she was like, fuck. That was her favorite rapper.
This is chaos.
Yeah, I was on hold for like 40 minutes, but then I had to call. I had to hang up because I had
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've been in this game for years.
Listen, if you listen to words and if you're a drug dealer, this is a good
Of course. I've been in this game for years. It made me an annual.
Here, I'll throw some instrumental on this bitch. You guys hit it. Hold on.
The groove, step by step.
Let me start it from the beginning.
My ways, not my. Come on, I can say this shit from.
Let's see how black you are.
This is the 10 crack commandments.
Sorry, when Biggie was around, I was listening to Cypress Hill. Yeah, I was a West Coast guy, and I liked Cypress Hill. You know, I was a Tupac guy, but I never disliked Biggie. I had no I like Biggie. Nowadays, I like Biggie more than Tupac. I don't still listen to Tupac music, and I've discovered Biggie's, but you know, I just don't.
Here we go.
I
see how black I am.
Not the whip, push back.
I love rap, man. Like, to me,
This is the 10 crack commandments.
shitty rock and roll, really bad rock. You hate
I see you on the corner.
No, but I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, pop rock. Like, garbage, like, rock and my point is, any rock and roll that you don't like. If you're sitting at a bar talking with your friends and rock and roll you don't like comes on, it's like nails on a chalk.
Can I say the word
like,
again?
but to me, like, rap that I don't like, it's got a nice beat and I still nod my head to it. So, that's something rap has going for it. Is in general, it's more digestible than like a music. Like shitty rap is palatable, whereas shitty rock and roll, nails on a chalkboard.
Oh my god, it sounds like a fucking ADD in my head right now.
You ever find the dude that killed this guy?
No. Nobody, you know, sized up, properly gassed up, hoodie and mask up for the fast buck. She be waiting in the bushes to light that ass up. Oh, I know you heard this before. Never get high, your own supply. Number 5, the crack where you rest at. I don't care if they want to answer, but bounce. Number 6.
Too white.
Yo, you know why he got shot? He pulled over at a stoplight and a dude knocked on his window. He thought it was a fan asking for an autograph, and his driver said he was going to give the fan his hat to be like, because he didn't have time for an autograph. And he rolled down the window, and the dude just threw a gun and bam.
No, he got shot because he was black. Singing rap.
Yeah, but he got killed by a black guy.
I need another beer.
Yeah, but he got killed by a black dude.
Dan walked in tonight with a bag full of water and all intentions to be
fucking
healthy.
hate you. No, I don't.
And then he put black shit in his mouth.
You're lucky you weren't here last night.
I'm having Bud Light, though. You know what Bud Light has in common with sex in a boat?
It's gay? Oh!
Fucking damn near water.
What about that black crown?
That was good, Dan.
How does that black
Dan, do I have permission to use that one around my friends?
Absolutely, it's not mine.
I will credit you. All right.
I didn't make it
All
up,
right,
so
cool.
it's not mine.
How's that black
So you
crown
can
in
use
your
it on
mouth?
your- What's that?
How did that feel, the black crown in your
I
mouth?
love the black. I love the black crown in my mouth.
You have to admit, that black crown was good, and I like the 6% alcohol.
Yeah, you like the black crown in your mouth.
This is probably the first time someone's gone black crown and gone back. But not because I want to, because there's limited stock over there, and I want to.
There's one more left, and that's for me.
Next week, I'll bring some black crown.
You guys like wine? Because my cousin asked me if you guys want a bottle of homemade wine, and I was like, I don't know if they drink wine. All right, yeah, I'll bring it then.
You got some diesel homemade.
dude, I
Wait,
got
depends
homemade
on what
wine.
liquor you're talking
I have
about.
homemade wine too.
Yeah, it's diesel homemade vino. I love that shit, man. I love homemade wine. It's so good. It's just so much better than the store-bought shit.
I want no part of it. I won't be able to drive out of here. Dude, homemade wine
Crash on
kicks,
the couch.
dude.
Yeah, homemade wine kicks your
You're going
ass.
20 minutes. I'm going like 45. I don't want to hear your cries.
Boo.
Aren't you Irish? How dare you disrespect us?
Us.
Us?
I'm part Irish, too.
I told you his slave grandfather.
God, I hope it's
was
not the
raped
part
by-
in your pants, because that would be ironic.
No.
Funny enough, that's the only part.
Prove
of me
it. Let's go right now. We can.
Funny thing. That's the only part of me that is Irish. Is my cock.
Are you
Trust me.
Irish too, Zach?
Yeah, absolutely.
Italian and Irish?
I'm Italian, Irish, French, and I'm mostly English. I'm about 35% English.
Holy fuck.
Listen,
Trust me, Dan. If I had to prove how big my dick is, you wouldn't come back here.
all you
guys speaking from
motherfuckers
you.
at this table are mutts, except for me and Danny.
I'm a mutt.
I'm 100%.
You're 100% Irish?
100%.
Every
Good for
black
you.
person's a mutt.
Anybody that's
Really?
pure-
Yeah, what?
Just remember, purebred equals inbred.
What nationality is black?
Black is basically former slaves that just got banged by everything.
So that's kind of like a goulash.
Pretty much.
It's very difficult for a
Listen,
black
have
person
you
to not
seen
have
how
white genes.
black people bang now? You think that just started now? She bangs everything. He bangs everything. So basically, I'm African heritage, Irish heritage, British
Motherfucker.
heritage,
Nice.
and I think Native American heritage. I found out what tribe my grandmother was, who was half. And there's something else in there. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I actually saw an old ass picture of a white guy and then the picture of black people. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Oh, like in Brewster's Millions?
That was the slave keeper.
No, it was like, my grandmother goes like, that's your great-great-grandfather. I'm like, yeah, he's white. He was Irish. He went black and they disowned him. I was like, oh. Really?
Yeah, the Catholic religion seems to frown on black people.
He was just
for
trying to
some
improve
reason.
the race. He was just trying to prove. He was taking one for the team because listen, our skin sucks in the sun, so I understand. He's like, for us to survive, we gotta
He's
evolve.
like,
we gotta go black.
He was like this, I'm going to make myself better, stronger. I'm going to drink forever and be tanning. That's right. Yeah, you guys can't tan for shit.
Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of
tan either. I
eugenics,
burn.
man.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's wait. You said Irish people can't tan for shit, so why do black people even sit in the sun?
Because
what do you need to achieve?
It feels good to us.
Because they're stealing it from me.
I ask
So if we lay down together, he steals my black sun.
No. I
Or my
swear,
son.
I shit you not. I
He
went out with
absorbs
my
it.
white friends. I'm wearing a white shirt. They're all wearing black. I was literally radiating fucking heat. And I'm like, really, son? You can't go to anyone
Do you
else?
Can I ask a question without being rude?
No, go ahead.
I've always wanted to know, do you get hotter in the sun because you're black?
Yeah, but
you do?
I always want to know, what the fuck does sunburn feel like? I've tried to
never
get
had a sunburn.
I put
Oh, how can
literally
you?
butter on my skin to get sunburn. I can't.
You
It
don't want
won't
it.
happen. I've gone to Nicaragua and never got sunburn.
If you've
I'm
ever
like, how
gotten,
does that happen?
dude, if you've ever gotten any sort of skin rash, it's the same. Is that your
No.
skin just gets tight?
I've
and
never got
hard.
no
It's
skin rash.
painful.
You don't shave?
Have you ever had a boyfriend rub your fucking forehead into the carpet? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like.
Are you gonna offer
Take
that
a
for that
take
tonight?
a
You
take.
burn easy, correct?
Dude, I don't even burn. I just go straight to cancer.
I'll tell you what sunburn feels
fucking
like.
skip burn,
Listen,
dude.
Martin, I'll tell you what sunburn feels like if you tell me what it feels like to break a condom.
All right, this is what it feels like to break a condom.
I never. They usually slide right off.
You put it on, you pump once, you go through, and you don't say shit.
Give me a 5 for that one. That's a hell yeah. You don't tell that bitch shit.
That's how you break a condom. Like this,
Then in 3 months, push her down the fucking escalator.
Why didn't you use a magnum?
Give me a nickel.
I did use a Magnum. It just doesn't work.
I buy magnums, but I also buy elastic bands.
No. Tell me, how does it feel to burn? I hear you guys like, I'm red. I'm like, oh, that's
just,
cool.
you know
You
what it
turn
is, man?
colors.
No, dude, you know what it is? It's just your skin.
Wait,
is
do you hear
very
that S at the end of that? You turn colors.
You turn colors. Oh my god.
It just
Colors of the rainbow.
It just hurts. Like when you get touched or anything, it hurts. Like any touching, even like brushing against
Have
it.
you
it's
ever
just
been
very
burned
painful.
like on the by a
Yeah, it's the same thing as
I've
like
been burned by a lot of black
Yeah,
people.
That's it. Same
It's a
thing.
first degree burn. It's a
Same thing.
first degree burn.
Give me a
over the whole
cigarette.
body.
I'll die it out on your fucking skin.
Really? You think that's gonna
I
work?
burn and I don't even tan. I burn and go right back to white.
Yeah, there's no in
There's
between
no
for
in
us.
between
Yeah.
for me.
Really? We just tan.
No, you know
We
what?
just
I
get
would
darker.
I would burn and then I would fade, so it was kind of like a tan. So like by the end of the summer, I would like before there was tanning beds and shit. I would have like a tan later, and everybody like what? Everybody else would be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, I've been burnt all fucking summer. Fuck you.
I'll let you
The
know
only
what
part
black
of my body that tans is my left arm because I keep it in my driver's window with
Yes,
sleeves.
mine
That's it. Yeah, my left arm is always darker than my
No,
right
black
arm.
people, we get we have a different. We call it coats. We have our winter coat where we're all light, and then we get in the summer. We have our summer coat where we get black as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
is true.
have a
My sister
girlfriend
gets
who-
dark.
Oh, hence why you can't wear white after Memorial Day.
Yes,
Labor
because
She would not go in
we
the
really
Or Labor Day.
That's why they have winter credit and summer credit.
winter credit. They're like, oh my god, you're almost
550,
white.
320.
No. It's like let's be real. It's like when you're lighter, it's like 6 something, and you get real dark. It's like 105.
So I have a question.
Fuck.
What's it like going to a convenience store? Do they stalk you?
Oh no. For me, it's great. You go in, you get free money.
Oh, wait. Now that he brought up convenience store,
Wait, they don't like white people either. Because there's
Why-
never a white person working in a convenience store.
why do stores have like stores in your neighborhood per se? Why do they have the 25-cent bags of chips and ours are $1.09?
Okay, I live in a white neighborhood, but B, I know what you're talking about.
Why can't I
Your
get a
mayor's
Pico
black.
stick at Cumberland Farms, but I can get it in the ghetto?
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers don't have money, and EBT is fucking cheap.
Okay.
If you paying for shit with EBT, you don't want to have to pay $1.25 when the government only gonna give you $1. So they're like, this fuck it. Let's only cost them 25 cents so we can get more money. They'll get more from EBT because EBT will give them $1, so they make everything cheaper.
I think your race has been preyed on too long.
Did you ever notice that if you took the letters in EBT and turned around, it's BET? What's that? No.
You guys have been getting screwed for so many years.
It's all right.
That's not true.
Even when God was making
Yeah,
them,
it's true.
when God was making them and spray painting them their hands, they didn't even do the other side of the hands. They've been screwed the whole time.
Or the bottom of the feet.
I'm so fucked up. I had to look at my palm like
He gave
this.
him those ashy elbows. Why would he do that?
Listen, I think slavery happened years ago, and I think it's sick that you. I don't want to say you guys.
Yeah, but
because that's so
racism
racist.
didn't end.
Listen, I don't want to be
Fucking equal rights didn't come around to the 63. Dude. That wasn't, that wasn't long ago.
Hold on, I want to hear where she's going with
You
this.
have scholarship funds for just blacks. Now, if I was to go out and make one for just whites, I would be a racist. Right or wrong?
Yeah, but you could use your
Hold on.
ex-husband's last name
I
and
have
get
a- I have a
fucking...
question. I have a question. How many black presidents have there been in all of the years of America?
Wait. 2. Clinton and Obama.
How many have run for presidency?
All of them.
No, only twice has a black man run for president.
Exactly.
Jesse Jackson ran against Reagan.
How many times
And
have we been
Obama.
allowed to vote?
Well, that's years ago.
What do
Get
you
over
mean?
63.
it.
63, though.
Get over it. It's different times. I just don't think it's fair to have black scholarship funds for.
It is fair.
Why? We don't have a white one. I'd be considered a racist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but they kind of do have white ones. It's
Martin,
called
every
Yale.
How can you
other-
say that?
It's called Yale and Princeton.
No. Every other scholarship is white. It's basically
Why?
all
No,
white.
it's not.
Okay.
Blacks
Really?
can apply for it.
Really?
Yes, they can. But we-
Really?
my
Do you
white-
want to compare a
Puerto
private
Rican.
school in a white neighborhood to a urban school?
Wait a minute, but that's where you choose to send your
No,
kids
no.
to school.
Wait. That's where you choose to send your
Yes.
kids?
If you want to,
Whoa. That's where you choose. When you're poor, you choose to send your kids to a free school?
When you're poor, you live in a shitty neighborhood. Yeah,
Why does it have to be you're poor because you're black? 'cause
I didn't
you're
say
poor?
that you were poor. I didn't say anything about being black and poor. But if you're poor in an inner city, and mostly that's black or minority, you can't
That's a
send
racist
your
statement.
Hold on, wait. I just want to say, dude, I think you guys
wait.
are all
Inner
on something.
city and minority is racist statement.
No, but you're.
I think you guys are really off on something. I just don't think it's racism anymore. I don't think black people are being discriminated against as much as poor people. So I think these shouldn't be scholarships for just black people. They should be scholarships for anyone who's low income,
Fuck
for
that.
anyone who's
Wait.
poor.
I have never heard of a fucking scholarship for a Portuguese motherfucker. I'm pissed.
No, but shouldn't
you're
there be
not
one for
American.
I've heard of St. Patrick's Day. I've heard of fucking Martin Luther King. There's a goddamn boulevard in every major fucking city named after this guy.
I'm sorry. You guys have your own country. What the fuck else do you want?
Yeah, you're right. We fucked up. We found so many countries, and we just said, you know what? They're not big.
And you have a
Never
soccer
understood
team.
the
And
whole
drugs are
scholarship
decriminalized
thing.
in Portugal.
The reason that it is because
If I was to say
historically,
I'm only
economically,
allowing
You've
white-
been slipping under a
and
white cover for so long.
If I was to say I'm only allowing white children to apply for this scholarship, it would be all-out war. But you can have a black scholarship fund
because
for
you
just
had
blacks.
separation. You
But
had
that's not our fault. That happened years ago. Get
Wait,
over
wait, wait,
it.
though.
No.
Candace.
There's cities down south that's just got
Wait,
rid
wait.
of.
It's not just blacks because we go to Mohegan and we go to Foxwoods.
Thank you.
Wait, you just said down south. This
Thank
isn't
you.
down south. This is different
It's not
than
just
the
blacks.
South.
I mean,
I'm
but it's
sorry.
national.
I understand
Stop
what you.
comparing me to fucking Atlanta. These laws shouldn't be national. They should apply to Atlanta or Mississippi.
Mississippi just ratified the fucking Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, that's Mississippi. So
This year.
So make affirmative action apply
wait.
to Mississippi, but not Connecticut.
No. So that means in America, there are white people that were like, slavery might come back. We might get our niggers back.
Rich, you're
in
funny.
Mississippi, Mrs. fucking.
But
Why
you
would a
just-
black
but
person
you
want to be
earlier
in
said-
that state?
But you earlier, because they can't leave. It's not like
Okay. Hold on, guys. So we don't sound like an ADD fucking family. Everybody take their chance. Hold on. Candace, I understand your point, but there's also Native Americans that are getting away with because of what happened 200 years ago.
Well, it just
It is what it is. I understand what you're saying, but there is segregation because Yale, Princeton, Harvard.
Wait a minute. The black people can go to those schools.
But they cannot because
They do. Yes,
listen.
they do.
the-
Wait,
wait.
go to that school?
Let somebody finish before you flip the fuck out.
All right, finish.
Yes, a certain amount of blacks can go to those schools, but it's not financially eligible to. Listen. Why do you think neighborhoods like Woolkit and everything else have such high taxes and high property values? This same house that we live in now is going to be $100,000 less than fucking Bridgeport.
or New Haven.
Why?
Because that's lower property value.
All right,
more
so
minorities.
wait, Zach, hold on. Blacks do get jobs, they do, but they don't tend to get the jobs that we do.
Yep.
I'm not sticking up for them because I'll tell you something right now. I used to get ripped off in the projects all the time. I'm a mad motherfucker. But I'm saying it is what it is. When you go to like even Mattatuck, how many black people do you see
But
there?
what I'm saying is, if I was to make just a scholarship for white children,
There's a lot of scholarship just for white
What?
children.
Name one. There is not
the
one.
Equestrian scholarship.
No.
How many black
If they
equestrians do you
choose
have?
to sign up, they can.
How many black people can afford a horse?
That's not our fault.
Wait,
you guys are
Yes,
hung
it
like
is.
one.
You don't have to own a horse to fucking.
You can't
No,
steal
Martin,
a horse.
and what happened to the one that you had in the cotton field, motherfucker?
Martin,
You
What'd you
owned
do
it,
with it?
son of a bitch.
What'd you do with it?
What you think you was gonna give it to us after we was free? We was like, get the fuck off our horse.
Yeah, Martin, you can't blame me and Candace for the fact that black
I'm not
people are
blaming
poor.
any
You said it's,
person.
yes, but you just said it's your fault.
I
No,
said
it's not.
it's-
It's other people in the
It's
past's fault. So why should we
it's
pay
the
for their
ancestors
crimes?
of white people?
Your ancestors
But
enslaved
don't you
Jews
think
in
that is
Egypt.
unfair?
Some white people.
So do you owe Jews stuff because you
I'm not
enslaved them in
Egyptian,
Egypt?
bitch.
You're from
Guys,
Africa.
hang
and
on.
I'm just saying
Wait,
these are all of Africa's
whoa. I didn't spend $8,000 on a fucking board so everybody can scream. Relax.
Oh, sorry.
Breathe.
Can I say one thing? So Africa is all one place, motherfucker?
So America's all one place, motherfucker? I'm
Listen,
Mississippi.
It's all. Listen,
I'm Mississippi. You compared me to Mississippi.
Candace
I'll
has a
compare you
point.
to Egypt.
Candace has a point that there is a scholarship just for blacks, but there is also a lot more opportunities for whites.
Way more.
Why do you think that?
Because
though?
they have more
Because-
money and they start. with
Can I
better
fucking
clothes.
finish? Hold on. Before anybody jumps in, why? Why do you think that whites don't have more opportunities than
I
blacks?
don't.
Why? Why?
Why do I think that?
Right. When a white person walks into a train, everybody stares straight. When a black person walks on a train, everybody clutches their purse.
Babe, really?
Seriously. I'm not sticking up for any race. I'm telling you. Look, Portuguese people were oppressed too for a long time, but
I just think it's unfair.
it's
If
even,
I
honey.
was to-
But it's even.
It's not even.
It is. It is because a lot of people will say, I'm not moving to Waterbury because there's a lot of black people. I'll move to Woolkit. I'll move to Cheshire because if you're black in Cheshire, you're either working or you're on a chain gang. She's laughing.
But
I'm
you're
serious.
talking about a choice. If you have a financial choice to live in Cheshire or to live in Waterbury, you can.
If you're a wealthy black man, are you going to move to Cheshire?
Wait a minute, guys. I was a real
Hell
estate.
yeah.
I was a real
Yeah,
estate
why not?
appraiser for 8
I have
years.
money and I moved to Hamden.
Absolutely. Why would you not?
I was a real estate.
Hamden's half black, half white, though.
No.
got a black mayor.
Not New Haven Hamden.
Hamden
Cheshire
Dixwell.
Hamden. Exit 10
Okay,
Hamden.
all right. So Sleepy Giant.
Yeah, why would you
Yeah.
not?
Because I have the money to. But if you don't have the
Exactly.
money to,
Right.
you have to
No,
move
that's what
where
I'm
you
saying.
can.
So what
I
you're
agree
saying
with
is
you.
when you drive down a neighborhood like this, it's just the pick of the litter that they're all white? Or black people are too scared to move in?
Not at all. Not at all. But you're saying if you have X amount of dollars and you can live in Cheshire or you can live in Waterbury, why would you not live in Cheshire? Pete, you have X amount of dollars. Are you going to buy a Chevy Nova or are you going to buy a brand new fucking car you got outside? Why?
I'll buy the Nova.
Because I can afford it. Right.
I'm agreeing with you.
Right.
I'm agreeing with him. I think, and I don't think. Yes, I guess there are more white people in this area that I guess have more money.
Because
and that's
they
what
come
happens.
for more money.
Sure. Well, I mean,
historically, they come for more. Historically, I'm going to drop this on you. Historically, when new races came to America and they were white, they were able to assimilate. Black, I cannot assimilate shit. What the fuck? Have you ever been pulled
They
over
can't even
because
spell
you
it,
were
man.
just black after dark? I'm pretty sure no.
But if you
have you ever been
if
pulled
you were
over?
to ask my grandfather,
But have you been ever pulled
Irish
over?
people were treated like shit when they came
No.
over. I'm not
Irish people
comparing
were.
to them. I'm not
No,
comparing them.
and I agree
They,
with.
they never worked in fields or anything. I ain't even
they
comparing.
were. They were lowest paid for a while, and know how they got over? They hated on black people. That's why my Irish grandfather was disowned. Like, how dare you get with that people? Well, we're both poor, but they're less than us. And then they assimilated and became richer. They didn't allow us to assimilate. You can't assimilate your color. You will always be a different color. So it was always a basis of, race in America, which I don't mind, but it was
Listen,
like
I stuck
black
up for your ass.
people-
Don't keep going with it.
Black people down here, not black people up here.
Wait a minute,
So-
Martin. Though at some point,
But
don't
wait,
you
wait,
wanna,
wait,
like,
hold
not
on.
get help anymore and
But
do
wait,
it for yourself.
But wait, now don't throw a chair at me. Black people don't tend to work as hard as a white person.
Not true.
I don't know.
My mom's
You're
married-
talking about.
I-
Whoa.
My
You're
mom's
talking
been
about
married
black-
three
wait.
times, and the black guy worked
no,
the
no.
A
hardest.
black person will give up before a white person will
Not-
when it comes
not
to
true.
struggles.
I don't.
Not true.
I don't know.
You're talking about. You said black person.
Listen,
if you
I
said a nigga,
No,
I'd
no.
be like, hell, fucking yeah.
Well,
A nigga-
okay. I don't want to be
But
racist
there
and
are-
say
there are white people that are
There's a
fucking
difference
that
between
way.
no. There's a difference between a nigga and a black person. Just the same as there's a difference between a white person and a fucking redneck.
And
a redneck
yes.
will give up way before a white person
no.
will.
By what I meant by my statement is when a white person is going to apply for college or is getting in trouble, a white person's not going to say, "Well, fuck, my uncle was Irish and he was oppressed." But when a black person gets in trouble and gets pulled over or gets this or gets that, why you don't like me, motherfucker? Because I'm black. That's where
It's always the race card.
Whoa.
Yes.
But sometimes it
Always.
is the race. I am the whitest black person I know, and I have been pulled over several times. And I'll literally say this: I'm driving a Neon. What am I doing illegal in Neon? Nothing. And my friends were
Driving
driving
a Neon.
No, my friends were driving a Corvette with tinted windows, and then the other one was driving the Suburban with tinted windows in front of me. The cop pulls me over and said, "You were driving a little fast and a little slow." Now,
But you can't blame us for the certain ignorant white people.
Yes.
I'm not blaming everyone, but I'm like, but my friends didn't get pulled over.
But it
They were very
exists.
white.
Yeah.
And they stopped and they came out of the car, and I was like, oh my god. I was praying, I'm like, please get the fuck back in your car.
But Danny just said
I'm
a
not
story
trying to get-
last week where he got pulled over and he's very white.
No,
he was
he's
in a-
not. He looks Spanish as fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's Portuguese.
Danny, you got a little Spanish
Yeah,
look.
you
Like
look.
a cop could
he's
mistake
Portuguese,
that and
but
make
he
it
has a
stick
tan.
tie.
He looks Spanish as fuck. That's why he got pulled over. He was like this. Oh, Spanish.
The
person.
goatee's not helping, bro.
Well, I'm gonna get drugs. I mean,
Have you ever been
And then
to
he had a
court?
clean truck, and they're like,
and
"Fuck, let him go."
two, I'm pretty sure cops don't shoot at white profiles on a black motherfucking backboard, but they do shoot on a black profile on a white backboard. Bam.
All right, you're like those dudes that were like,
Yeah, but we did
were
that in the
bla-
military too. So we're
Exactly. The military is trained to shoot at black things.
Bam, bam. And then she's all, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
Although
Yeah,
who-
even as a kid, you're afraid it is dark.
Although
you gotta
who
get you gotta get a nightlight.
Who could think Danny's up to something with such a clean hat? I mean, it looks fresh out of the box, and
I'm
it doesn't have the sticker on it like
I'm
black
always
guys.
Yes.
There's arguments all over the place. Like, okay, so
Well, you can't-
so
you can't-
3,000 years
I'm
ago,
not-
what
I'm
we
not
did to the
arguing.
Indians,
You
does
can't
it-
make a generalization though.
No, but
I'm
what
not
we
arguing,
did to
but
the
she asked me a question, so I'm answering from my perspective. And I understand her perspective.
Yeah.
I respect all races. That's why, you know, it was on your mind.
Yes.
And this is the first time you got to ask a
Ask
black
a
person
black
that
person,
wasn't
yes.
going to choke you out.
Doesn't it annoy you though, Martin, that the National Association of Colored People says that it's racist for me to refer to you as a colored
be.
person? Like that's just so stupid.
Yeah,
Come
I'm not a
on.
colored person. I'm black.
Well,
I'm like this,
but
you're
then-
colored. I'm like, no, the motherfucker. Actually, black is the absence of color. So you're wrong.
That's true.
Definition.
It's just funny to me that they're like, you can't call. I want to call like the National White Foundation, be like, you can't call us white. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hilarious.
Is there a
Stuff like
National
that.
White Foundation? I just thought
It's
about
called
it.
the NRA.
It's called the KKK.
KKK.
Yeah, you can't call us that anymore. You got to be Ku Klux Klan. You got to say the whole word.
And I want to say the NRA isn't all black. It's all white people.
Right.
There's a lot of black people picking up guns now legally, and that scares me more. I'm like, hey, black person, I liked when you had illegal guns. Now that you got legal guns, I'm afraid. Because you niggas can't aim.
They all holding it sideways and shit, like blah, blah, blah everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I've been to a shooting range and niggas holding guns sideways.
They
I'm like,
they
that's
hold it like that.
not
I'm like,
the
dude,
way
come on. You're
shoot.
going to shoot yourself before you hit the fucking target.
Like, yeah, I'm not using the sights. I'm Daredevil. No.
I talked to my friends.
Well, when you're talking about talking about the case of getting pulled over and all that, and you're talking about Waterbury a lot. 15 years ago, maybe, a friend and I, we were big party. We were at
Guy
hands
friend?
at the time.
Guy friends?
Guy friends.
So he's giving you a BJ in the
There
car?
was one girl. Yeah. There you go. And if I was black, I would have choked the motherfucker, but I wasn't. So I got in an accident right downtown, right where the fucking buses are, but it was like 1 a.m. Skidded in some fucking rain, hydroplane, bang. Cop showed up. Dude just asked me, "Whoa, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't see no fucking island. I was watching my friends were following me, so I was watching them in my rearview mirror, this and that." All right, okay, great. Blah, blah, blah. Just came back. He's like, you took out a sign and shit. I took out a sign, dude. Crashed my car, 2 flat tires. And he goes, all right, well,
Did the black guy steal your tires?
he goes, tell you what. He goes, you can, he goes, do what you got to do to get out of here. Those your friends behind you? I go, yeah. He goes, all right, well, you get out of here and I'll wait for the tow truck. He didn't ask me what the fuck I was drinking, if I had been drinking or nothing. My friend, my Spanish friend, leans over. He goes, who this guy, he's actually a cop now in Waterbury. That's funny. He's like a French cream. He's like, you can't tell he's Puerto Rican. He's like a very light-skinned Puerto Rican, so the guy probably didn't notice. And he goes, but he leaned over. He goes, dude, if you were fucking black, or if we were black, we'd be hit right now. And it's true.
I like how you
It's
said that's
fucking
the
true.
correct vernacular hit. I was
We'd
like,
be hit.
we'd be real hit right now.
He even said it. He goes, in the Netherlands, I'm like, you know what? You're right.
I'm sorry. White people trust other white people.
You're right.
And that's why you guys go
Birds
crazy.
of a feather flock together. That's
But I
it's a
see
true
Candace's
statement.
point with the
But
scholarship.
it's also Waterbury where they got bigger fish to fry. Like
I
they're
s-
not worried about a DWI when they're worried about fucking cocaine bust and everything. But still,
I think they
I
built.
still got off probably because I was white.
I don't.
I think they built the black scholarships because
black
call me
people couldn't
ignorant,
get
but
into college.
black people didn't apply as much
No,
as white
no,
people
we
did.
couldn't get into college. There was colleges that would not allow us to get in or would raise the price, so we could not.
But here's the thing: not you per se, but certain black families choose to not educate themselves, choose not to go get a better job, and white people do the same thing.
Oh hell yeah!
Choose to live in the hood.
Yeah, well, you guys,
They
you all,
choose.
Can you all agree our culture
We,
is
we
based
live
on
in we
stupidity?
live in America. Where we can go get an education, go get a job making $20 an hour. Where we don't have
True.
to live in the projects.
Everyone, anyone, and everyone will abuse the system if you let them. White people abuse the system. I have white family members who abuse the system just as much as my black family members.
I know white
And
people
well-
that abuse the welfare system more than black people.
No, and I'm not even talking about wealth. I'm just talking about in West Virginia. I have black family and I have white family, and they both. I've seen people both abuse the system, and I've heard them talk about each other. And I'm like this. Listen, do I want all this shit to go away? Yes, I want America to be equal, where we don't need that shit, but we're not there yet. And anyone that thinks we are is fucking dreaming. As a black person that works in a white industry and works with a lot of white industry, there's several times where my job will put me as a token black person, like, oh my God.
But I
we
will
have a
say, with
great
all the
black
problems
guy.
happening in America, a lot of people are tending to blame him more than any other president.
Well,
he's only acquired these issues since before Nixon.
I guess so.
He's a pretty
You're right.
shitty president.
Since before Nixon.
No. You're not allowed to make
He's
fun of this
acquired.
president.
He's a horrible president. He's as bad as the last one.
Hey. You're not allowed to make fun of him, just like you're not allowed to make fun of Washington. Just wait till the next one comes up. You're allowed to make fun of him after the next one comes up.
No,
You
it is
have a
my
next
job as a voting citizen to constantly rank on all politicians and expect more from them. That's your job. I'm their fucking
one.
boss,
Then you
and
make
they're
fun
doing
of,
a shitty
did you
job.
make fun of Washington? I'm shitting on Washington then.
Sure, go for it. He did a lot of crappy stuff. I could name a million shitty things.
I said everybody. I was like, he needs his face on the.
Well, we were in Clinton.
Rushmore. Why? Like,
We
this
ran
is the
Clinton-
first black president.
Oh, he was dead.
We
for
ran
100
Clinton
years.
out of town just for getting a blowjob. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
And I would have did the same thing. I was like, well, if I was Clinton, a blowjob that would have been the least of your concerns. Shit, I would have sold secrets for a fucking hand me Jay. I
He was
just
the
get
best
in here, bitch.
He was the best president I've had in my life. Was Clinton by far. He got laid. The country was good.
I'm sorry. I like the first Bush. He was old. He had that hot ass old wife.
Reagan.
You know what I find funny is when the country's always saying how it's in debt, blah blah blah. This and
It's
that.
been in
this and
debt
that.
forever.
But as soon as a tragedy comes or something comes, they have all this money to give away.
Yeah, tons of
They
dough.
have
foreign
all
aid,
this
yeah,
money
right.
to give away.
Where'd this money come from?
Not getting on. I don't want to get off the debt thing, but getting back to the whole topic when you said, oh, people get on the train, they look forward, and a black guy gets on the train, they stay the black guy. I think that depends where you are. If you're getting on in suburbia, Connecticut, and you're taking a train into Grand Central, that might happen. If you live in New York and you commute in New York and you go subway to subway, listen, I've been in New York enough times. Nobody gives a fuck.
No one cares.
No way.
Nobody-
There's a dude
nobody
that
gives a
calls
fuck.
into Howard Stern like once a week and leaves voicemail messages like, "Oh, that Robin, that dirty fucking gorilla. I swear to God, I'm gonna fall. You dirty gorilla, dirty
Yeah.
gorilla." So
And
this guy
they're-
lives in Brooklyn, so they're still there. I mean,
I'm not saying they're not there.
They
I'm
call
just
him Hate
saying
Man.
it's less common if you're in an urban area.
I agree. The more you mix, the less racism.
No,
there's
I'm not
gonna
saying
be
it's
'cause
not
you-
racist. I'm just saying.
But
like,
the less there's going to be because you deal with these
You
people.
bring
It's hard
it-
to hate someone that you actually deal with and know personally.
you bring the girl in from fucking Bethel, Connecticut, and throw her on a train, dude, she's staring. Or Litchfield, Connecticut. She's like, oh my God.
So,
Wow.
Candace, how long have you wanted to have sex with a black guy?
2 hours ago.
All these black questions. She's like, listen, how big is your dick?
She's lived in Wilkett all her life, so she's got questions about black people.
We can't have scholarships, but are you an equal opportunity later?
Are you an equal opportunity vagina?
EOV.
Yeah, I'm so pissed. I've never been able to get black chicks to have sex with me or Spanish chicks, except when I pay them. Only white chicks are down with my game. I don't get it. What the fuck?
You have to have a bigger dick. Sorry.
No, I can't even get to that point. I mean, it's not even like an issue.
We know you have a small dick. we have a gay and a dick radar. It's like,
Listen, I
gay people,
understand that that's
small
the
dick.
only thing that you seem to care about is the size of your cock, but I mean, to me, it's just really not something that matters because women come and I have a good time. So it doesn't matter. I mean, if everyone's coming, I don't really see what the issue is.
That's why you don't fuck Spanish or black chick. It's all about the dick, baby. It's like this. Oh no! You need to go away with that fingered penis.
I tend to disagree. It's not the pencil; it's how you write your name.
Every girl I know that
And
is
I
like,
rate my name really well when they're passed out.
I got this. Listen, every girl I know,
Try roofie them.
every girl that I know that like my friend Nikki loves. She's the biggest slut. She's been in porn. She's done
Phone
tons of
number.
crazy stuff. Yeah, I'll bring her on the show. She's great. She'll fucking suck your socks off. But she loves getting stretched.
Time
She
out.
wants a
I
huge
don't
cock.
I don't even want to hear the rest of what your story is. Just bring her over.
But she just
I'm
she
like getting
loves
sucked off. This is
huge
great.
cocks. She loves them. But she still says the best sex she ever had was with me and this one other guy. The best sex ever was this manager at Olive Garden she fucked. And he had like the smallest dick she'd ever seen, but it was just because she wasn't supposed to be doing him. And like to me, realistically, that's the hottest
was in
thing
the
about
kitchen.
sex. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so for her,
You
this
fed
is
her
someone who wants to get.
roses and shit.
This is someone who just
Pecan
wants to
duck.
get stretched, and for her, the best sex she ever had was just that with this dude because she just liked him, you know.
So
it's about how you like.
So is it sexy to get fed pecan duck when you're getting
Clams Casino on the buffet tonight?
Clams and sex don't mix.
But I
Did
thought
you
it
have conversations with these girls prior?
Oh yeah,
That's why you didn't get laid.
What? With which girls?
Were you on coke and had conversations with these girls prior?
Which girls are you talking about?
Whatever ones you
or
couldn't
black
get
ones?
into.
Oh no, I just honestly I don't really meet a lot of Spanish or black girls. There's in the past 10 years there hasn't been a girl I've tried to fuck that I haven't been able to.
Nice.
I mean I haven't tried with that many.
But they were all blow up.
I mean I don't really try with that many girls, but
He's like, come here, you blow up.
My girls need 30 psis. those are the girls I like to fuck. I have to bring my girlfriends to the
He's
gas
got one.
station.
He's got one in the work truck. That's why he's all tired by the time he gets to you.
I have to bring my girlfriends to the gas stations.
I love the surprised look on blow up dolls' faces, like it's hilarious. They all the look of surprise.
Candace,
It's
get
hilarious.
some latex spray and spray it all It'll be like an aphrodisiac. For
All
him.
of a sudden, Peter comes in. Oh my
like,
God,
baby.
Candace, what the fuck is that smell?
You know what she's gonna do to turn him on? She's gonna
Get the
start
new
inflate-
shower curtain smell all over you.
She's gonna start inflating.
I was gonna
like,
say, wrap
floaties.
yourself in a shower curtain.
She's gonna start inflating stuff to turn him on. I'm inflating a tube.
She's gonna wear floaties.
She's
to
like,
bed.
I found the secret.
You're gonna wear floaties.
She's gonna wear she's gonna wear floaties to bed.
Peter's gonna like this. Oh, I've never found you hotter.
Are those knee pads? No, they're floaties.
Oh my God, that is hot.
Oh yeah, smells so good, baby.
Oh, brand new curtain. Oh.
You know what turns me on when women show up? That's a real turn on. When they're there, I'm like, hey, vagina. Oh, you're my cousin? Shit.
I'm telling you, it's not easy going back after having a black round.
It is hard, isn't it?
I know.
I never had an
It's
interest
definitely
in lager.
size. What?
I never had an interest in lager.
It is a delicious lager.
It's fucking
You know
good.
you want my blackness in your mouth.
No.
It's delicious.
Like, I don't even like Arby's roast beef sandwiches. I'm not putting that fucking thing in my mouth.
It says it's delicious on that sign, though.
No.
It's delicious.
You would disagree, eh?
That's not real roast beef.
Come on, welcome to the cool side, Peter.
Oh, dude, listen. You ever see those commercials with the food? Like, if that food doesn't look good on the commercial, it can't be good in real life.
And Arby's doesn't look good on a
No,
commercial.
No.
Yeah, Arby, I don't want to say this, but Arby's sandwiches look like a fucking vagina that's been herpetized.
The term roast beef lips came from Arby's roast beef sandwiches.
Like it's not even regular vagina. It's like herpetized vagina. It's like the vagina you should not have sex with. It's like if you see pussy that looks like Arby's sandwiches, leave.
Especially with horseradish.
or cheddar.
Just make an excuse and go.
Tell him you know Zach.
Even a deaf person can't read those lips. They're so fucking nasty, dude. Like, what the
That
fuck?
does look like one big vagina, doesn't it, on a roll?
That is Braille for nasty.
Yeah.
It's a bad George O'Keefe painting.
It's Courtney Glove. Oh, leather and fucking. Ugh.
Red Robin.
Yum.
No.
You know that broad was on Stern like a year ago, Courtney Love, bitching that she's like, my daughter's going to lose her horse. And it's like, yeah, there's bigger problems in the fucking world than your cunt daughter losing her fucking horse. Hey, she can apply for the
See,
equestrian
another white person with a
scholarship.
horse, Candace.
Yep.
Another white person
She can
with
apply.
a horse.
Yeah, this is who's applying for the equestrian scholarship. Courtney Love's daughter. Okay,
Not a black person.
Yeah, I think black people need some more assistance than Courtney Love's fucking daughter.
I would love to have a horse. I would feed
Yeah, I
it.
bet you would love to have a horse.
I'd call it Black Stallion. I'd ride around white women going,
and sniff its crotch.
both of us have big penises.
Yeah. His horse had to have Napoleon complex.
My horse, you know why my horse doesn't listen? Because my dick is bigger than it.
Get one of those baby horses. Be like, fuck you. Maybe you should be
just
my
get a pony.
jockey.
Just get a pony.
A pony.
My fat
Jesus
ass could not
Christ.
be on no damn pony.
I just imagine you on one of them. I've seen a pony before. It's like the size of that chair.
The horse would be like this, get the fuck off
Boom,
me,
boom,
fat ass.
boom, boom, boom,
Li- Listen, I'm calling the police. Your fat ass needs to get the fuck off me. But could you imagine the police
And
pulling
coming
me
in
over?
last place is lawn jockey.
Could you imagine the police pulling me over? We have a black man on a pony. Probably stole it from white children.
You know, my mom had a
Just
black.
give my pony away to any white kid. Is this your pony? Yes. I knew you stole it.
You want to fuck a cop all up, ride a pony down the middle of Cheshire with a college application in your back pocket.
My mom had a black lawn jockey for years, and she had a bunch of black friends, and they thought it was the most racist thing. And I finally came up with an excuse for why my black lawn jockey wasn't racist. And they were like, "I gotta hear this, dog. I gotta hear this." I said, "I don't trust a white man to jockey my lawn." And they were like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Do you want a white guy with a light standing on your fucking lawn? That's the cops. I don't trust a white guy to just be standing on my lawn with a light." They're like, "Hell no." I'm like, "I want a black jockey. I only trust a colored man to take care of my lawn."
Because only black people or Mexicans should do
I was going to
Jockey
say,
lawn.
it should be a Mexican.
No,
lawn
it's
jockey.
no.
Yeah,
A white
I've
guy-
never seen a black
Listen,
person take care of a horse.
A
well.
white guy is capable of being a lawn jockey, but I don't trust them. I don't trust a white man to jockey my lawn. I don't have faith in them. They're shady.
All I heard was jockey.
They're shady.
And you immediately thought of boxers, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Like,
I was
where's
like
Michael Jordan?
I love his Hitler mustache. Only he could bring the Hitler mustache back. She just.
I like how you said it so.
Can you say that
Did
closer
she
to the
say Hitler?
microphone, please? Can you please?
like,
That was. I like
Michael,
Hitler.
Michael Jordan.
That's scary.
Michael Jordan is Hitler.
Yes,
Come-
that is
Are you-
very
are
scary.
you-
She's like,
are-
we need to get rid of affirmative
you
action, and I
German?
like Hitler.
I liked it. I
Are,
liked
are you
Hitler.
German?
Jordan and Hitler.
Do you have blue eyes?
Wait, do you like his
do.
beliefs
So you're-
or his
Oh, I'm-
Perfect
looks?
race.
You're the perfect race.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yes.
Wait, do you
But
like
that's
his
not why I
beliefs?
like
or-
Hitler. I
So
like
she married a Puerto Rican.
Do you want to
fucked
kill
it all.
Jews or
No,
something?
not at all. I like that he had so much power.
Oh, all right, yeah,
If
all right,
he
I'll buy
would've
that.
used
Yeah,
it
yeah.
So you
to
found
good-
power sexy?
He got laid. Yeah.
So you don't
See-
find
If he
FDR
would've used-
sexy? I mean, he had a lot more
You
power.
fucking talk. Never mind.
No,
Next.
I want to hear that. I want to hear why.
I think he was a great leader.
No. I wanna hear what's
Misdirected.
your
I think
power.
he was a
Hitler
great
sexy.
leader.
He was.
Tell me.
Listen.
Tell
listen,
me.
if he
Misdirected
would've
a
used-
bad cause.
Exactly. If he would have used his power for good, imagine how he could have
Oh
changed
yeah,
the
he
world.
ran that country so well, right to the
No, but-
ground.
All right.
Like if he was doing Relay for Life, cancer would be
Guys,
cured.
I'm trying to jerk off here. Let Candace finish talking about
About
power.
Hitler.
Hey, if
About-
Michael Jordan and Hitler got together, would it be like, come fry with me?
You guys have ruined my masturbation. Thank you.
Air Hitler.
I don't like that he used his power for evil. But for one man to be able to do as much as he did, to me, if he would have used it to a good cause, can you imagine what he could have changed?
Almost there.
You're creepy.
Very.
Blitzkrieg. Just
Oh,
do
wait. She gets to talk about Hitler, but me masturbating to it is creepy. Like, no.
I'm not saying I believed what he did was right. That's not what I'm saying. I just
'Cause
was
killing Jews
fascinated
is
by the
horrible.
power he had as one man.
True.
That's what fascinates me about that time.
Have you seen a black guy in the projects?
Well, do you find like Kim
have you
Jong
heard-
Un
have you-
attractive because he runs a whole Kim Jong Un?
No,
he runs
no,
all
no,
of
no,
North Korea.
No, I'm just I like that era of time for whatever reason.
Have you heard about
It
Frank
interests
Lucas?
me.
He had a lot of power. And
No, because
because
Hitler actually went through with fucking war.
Yeah, he didn't just make threats. Candace is like, he actually acted.
Kim
on
Jong's
his
like,
threats.
oh, I like your Dennis Rodman. Fair trade.
Everyone thinks it's very odd when I say that. I like Hitler.
Yeah, everyone says it's
Well,
odd when
you
I say
say
I
like Hitler.
I like Hitler.
you-
Not that I like that he killed millions
Yeah.
of Jews. No, I absolutely.
Oh, I like that
I
part.
respect
like the
his
power
leadership
of-
qualities.
Exactly.
See, the Jew killing was the only thing he did I approved of.
Oh, Zach. You know what we do need to touch on? Is it too soon?
No.
Is it too soon?
Never.
Everything's too soon.
Round table etiquette. Can we discuss that?
No Jew jokes?
Or you want to wait till the top of the hour when we come
wait
back?
till top of the hour.
Okay.
Want no Jew jokes?
You know who I
no,
love?
no. I just have a few, things I need to.
You
get
know who
off
I
my
love that was
chest.
awkward?
And everyone knows me. Yes, awkward
wait,
moment. Everyone knows me. I don't bite my tongue for anyone, and I got a few things I need to say.
I love Martin Van Peebles.
You love who?
Martin Van He was the president.
Peebles? Oh.
I didn't.
Van Buren, excuse me. Martin Van Buren. I love him.
Okay.
Van Peebles was an
Why?
actor.
Were we talking about a Seinfeld episode?
No.
Or
no.
Yeah.
Why?
Van Buren boys?
Because he's the president. He had power. Yes, he approved slavery, but his name was Martin, and anyone named
Oh,
Martin.
Jesus. Because his name was Martin.
Listen, I'm a vain motherfucker. If your
guess
name is
so.
Martin, I don't give a fuck what kind of tragedy you cause. I'm like, his name is Martin. Great
I like
guy.
it.
Martin Sheen.
You're cool in my book.
Yep.
Steve Martin.
Oh yeah. Martin Short. Hate,
Martin Short.
Hate
I
that
can't
name.
stand that
Love
motherfucker.
that guy.
Oh, Martin
Come
Short.
on. Dude, oh.
When you're
seen
5'6",
Jiminy- have you ever seen
the
Jiminy
last,
Glick?
Short is
the
not
last
the
two
name you
times
wanna
he's been
hear.
on, the last 2 times he's been on SNL, I wanted to fucking
Have you
hang
ever seen
myself.
Jiminy Glick? That show was fucking hilarious.
I can't. To me, I think the last thing he did was Three
That was
Amigos.
very-
That's what black people can't do good is burp.
Really?
Really.
I would do it, but I might blow out my
Why?
sphincter.
Why can't they burp?
They're not men. They're like us.
Oh, baby.
Oh, they can't control their diaphragm?
That was real suspect. She's like, can't defend my diaphragm.
Yeah, my girl always fucks up her diaphragm, and then I'm scared every
Their
day.
throats aren't magnum enough.
Magnum.
Sorry, we don't suck enough dick. I'm sorry.
It's not sucking, it's a swallowing. That's how you get the air pocket.
Okay, so why don't black people eat pussy?
It's
Why
a
don't
very,
they?
very good reason for it. Piss comes out of that hole.
Oh, God, now you sound like Peter.
I didn't say I don't eat it.
I
said
told you
like-
he is an honorary black guy.
Peter being Peter.
Peter just being Peter.
That is really the reason.
I love the
Every
taste.
time a guy wants to go down,
I love the taste
he
of
remembers
pussy.
piss come out of that
Pussy
hole.
tastes so good 99% of the time.
Piss come out that hole.
Peter's gotta be Peter.
But of course, Peter has to be Peter.
Of course, Peter's gotta be Peter.
Peter has to be
How
Peter.
can you see a vagina and just not want to shove
But
your
of
face
course,
in it?
Peter has to be
I know,
Peter.
a lot of men that don't.
I'm like, I want that shit. I want to put my face, get my face fucking up in there.
A
You're
good
like,
smelling
until you
vagina
push
will
my
smell like
fucking-
Scotch tape.
Until you fucking push
Question.
my head away because you can't
What if the
take
meat
it
curtains
anymore.
are a meat cozy? So you want to put your face in that shit too? So if it could literally just wrap around your forehead, you just want to put that in your mouth?
Oh
no,
my
it's got to
God.
be in a. It's got to be in between a
No,
woman's
no.
legs.
You
who's attractive.
literally said,
Dude,
how
I
can
have
you
a
not
story.
see a vagina and put it in your mouth? I was like, I've seen a lot of vaginas that say, ew, I'm good on that.
I don't know what vaginas you're seeing, but I ain't seen many that are that bad.
So you haven't seen many vaginas, that's what you're saying?
I've seen 35
No, I heard you say I ain't seen many vaginas.
that are bad. I said that are like that. I've seen two that were. I've seen two vaginas that were unedible out
So
of.
you
35.
only seen two vaginas. It is verified here. Two vaginas seen.
So out of 35.
So you saw your
vaginas, two
your mom's
were
vagina
unedible.
going out and your first girlfriend.
I didn't count. I'm sorry. 36 vaginas. My mom's, I guess.
Why are you looking at your mom's vagina?
I came out of it.
You remember it?
No. I guess I technically saw it then. I don't remember it, but I did technically see it. I
He's
don't
pretty
remember,
sure he wrecked
Dude,
it.
Actually,
Candace, I don't remember
a
any of the
baby's not
30.
born with seeing.
I don't remember.
Their eyes are closed.
He's like, I
your
wrecked
eyes
that
aren't
chick.
open when you're born.
Oh, then I guess I
so you
didn't
didn't
see
see your
it.
mom's
No, I
vagina.
split
You
it
felt
right
it.
open.
You felt it.
So I
you didn't
felt it
see
then.
it.
He's like,
I
Candace,
felt
I was 14
It felt
pounds. I
dirty.
wrecked
Candace,
that
I don't
shit.
remember like 20 out of the 35 I've seen that I ate, okay? So it's like, I don't remember half the chicks I fucked.
Dan said he had a story. Go ahead.
Okay, Dan.
Oh, funny story. All right, so one of my good friends who happens to be gay, my friend Mike, right? So he tells me a story. Now, he thought he was straight for many years, you know, just like most gay people, they think they're straight. The defining moment, this is no lie, what he tells me is what turned him gay, I guess if there could be a term. But he was hooking up with a girl, they're in the couch, blah, 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 this and that, and fucking, he was eating some veg, and she was on top, and then he got stuck, like, wedged in the fucking couch, like down, and so she was on top, and he couldn't fucking breathe. And he fucking claustrophobic, like wedged down behind the couch. It's like a pull-out couch. So you know how you can fucking slide back down there?
Yeah.
Dude, so he had like, 2 crevices he was worried about. And, dude, that's his story. I'm like, dude, that turned you that made you suck cock? He goes, yeah. I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
So basically, he was like this.
Dude, yeah, he was. It was like going scuba diving, but the air's turned off.
I
Dude,
do
that is
do
the
like
way I
eating
wanna
pussy, but it's like what he said. It's like not after a night out. Definitely
It's
not
all
after a night
sweaty
out.
and
It's got to be like
hot-boxed.
right after the shower, or maybe midday.
Whack it with the fucking baby wipe, you pansy.
No. If you're dancing, it's all sweaty and hot.
Why would you want to eat something that was in nylons for 3 hours?
Thank you.
You know,
Because did you see those now?
Because it's delicious.
No.
all the hair's all mashed up, and the lips are pressed against each other. And
I've seen your Portuguese soup. Same fucking thing. For 3 weeks, he had the same soup in his refrigerator. You want some soup? No, motherfucker.
That's gross.
It was there when we moved him.
Oh, dude, no.
Like 4 months later.
Oh. Dude, 2 weeks in a row, he's like, Danny, want some soup? He's like, no.
This is what I don't understand about women.
Oh, order a
That
pizza.
You will put pussy in a man's face no matter what the fuck you've just done. Sweaty, jam. Just eat it.
Oh, I jam my
Now-
cock in my girl's face no matter how sweaty or smelly it is, and she just
Now,
puts
if
her lips
we have
around it.
sweaty balls and shit, you'll make us wash ourselves.
Oh, no, I won't.
My girl won't make me
Right,
wash. I'm like, shut the fuck up. and
I'll
lick
be
her.
like, suck this beef jerky. It's sweaty for your protection.
That's all right.
Just taste the salt. But someone will actually make you take a shower like this. But you'll put a pussy in front of me that you've just been running in,
That's not true.
hot boxing and shit.
See, I lie.
I do
I always
roadhead
tell him
all
that
the
the
time.
salt in the sweat
Did you just
kills.
say you just tell men?
No, I say I always tell a lie. I tell
To
the
men.
No, to the women. I say when it's all sweaty and shit. Listen, what you want to hear is
I'm one of
different
those
from what I'm
albino
saying.
black people, right? That's what he tells them.
So, where was I? Oh, so I lie to them. When it's all sweaty and shit, I tell them that the salt kills the sperm, and then they take it right away. Like, oh, good. I don't want to get pregnant. Ah. And then I'm like, oh, you can't get pregnant in your
can't
mouth
get
anyway,
pregnant to a
asshole.
blowjob.
I don't feel like lying. I just be like, suck this dick. It's salty like a
Yep.
Slim Jim.
Like the ocean.
When you take a shit.
When you take a good shit.
I'll give you a dirty Sanchez, too, just for the hell of it.
Broads will come up with any excuse.
I'm sorry.
Put it in
Speaking
your
of
mouth.
cross-eyed cat.
I'm sorry, Candace. Dirty Sanchez is a horrible thing to do to someone that you give a fuck about. If you don't give a fuck about it, that is a great thing, and take a picture. Facebook that shit. Instagram it. Like this. Click. I can't believe she let me do this.
That's like making out with somebody after they blew you and swallowed it.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Really?
Look at Dan's face. You don't
Guys,
know what to say.
This is real funny. My girl blew me the other night, and she swallowed. She went into the bathroom. She did the mouthwash. She came back out, and then she drank a sip of diet soda, and I was like, no, I don't want to kiss you. And she's like, oh, because I just blew you. And I was like, actually, no, the diet soda turns me off more than the thought. I'm like, oh, diet soda's nasty.
Yeah, I like tasting
Fucking
myself.
NutraSweet
That's
causes
not cool.
cancer.
I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, no, it's not the blowing. I'm like, that's diet. Ugh.
And don't blow me again. I'm gonna
So
get
that
colon
basically
cancer.
means you'll taste yourself?
If I have, I don't know.
But you know what? You guys, all right, so when you're talking about eating pussy and you're talking about when it's clean,
That's a
you'll do it.
perfect protein shake.
You'll do it.
Maybe.
And Danny loves doing it for hours.
I love pussy. Too.
Go Dan,
I believe
hell
you,
yeah.
Dan. That he said Danny and Dan.
No, well, let's take the whole
Both of us.
factor of the dancing with the nylons, the
Danny, I'm with
pee,
you.
Yeah.
the pee, and everything else. But how about the thousands of loads that have been in it prior to you?
Oh my god.
That just turns me
How about the
off.
thousands of loads that been in her mouth?
Oh.
That's any different?
Yes.
That
Dude,
just
she's
turns-
had a cock in her mouth.
That just turns
She
me off.
brushes her teeth.
And you kiss that. Good
No,
night.
but she brushes her teeth.
Good night,
She
honey.
gargles her mouth. She doesn't gargle her vagina. How many girls actually douche on a regular basis?
No, they wash the outside of it.
I had the outside of it. But they want you to put your tongue in the inside of it.
No, they don't. They just want
Like,
you to
go
lick-
in there.
They just
She
want you to
went
lick the
swimming?
clit.
Go
There's
with it.
chlorine.
Why is your tongue going inside?
She
a
just
woman's
came from
vagina?
the ocean,
The man
remember?
in the boat.
Thank you,
Find
Zach.
the man in the boat
No,
and
no,
focus
yeah.
on that.
Can I lick
They
her?
like the outside, but they're like, go in the cave, go in the descent.
No girl has ever requested that of me.
I don't know what girls you're fucking.
Yeah, every girl I know is like, please stay on my clit. Don't move. Like, please.
Well, they
You're
only have a
great.
cave after you fucked her first. Then they're like, it's Howe Caverns. Over there.
Hello.
Like, go in the cave. I'm like, I'd rather
You're
not.
like, it's Monday, and it comes back, it's Tuesday, it's
Do we
Tuesday.
have an echo effect over here? Come on.
That's a lie. I yell in there, and it's Wednesday.
I thought you might want some extra semen on your on your
poop deck.
You yell, it's always the weekend because you ain't working.
It's Monday. I gotta work till ever.
Is there a college application in there? No? Okay. Not going in there.
So would it be appropriate to eat the pussy all the way in if she just gotten out of the ocean? Because that apparently is the clean of all cleans. And if we want to go back in time to an hour ago,
Apparently the ocean
How
breaks
dare
everything
you.
down.
how dare you turn that around on me?
How dare you call me in my own words?
You fucking white lawyer, you.
All right, listen.
Lawyered.
If she comes out of the ocean, then the answer to that is I should not be having to do that because my dick should be in her mouth while I take a shit.
While
While I take a shit.
Yeah, but it goes back to your whole thing where if there's a drowning baby, she's like, I don't want to punch her. But you said, but can you punch her? Is it okay? Is it okay to lick a pussy after
Yes.
right out of the ocean?
Yes. Because there's seaweed.
I
in
win!
it.
Let's go to break!
Here's why. Because there's seaweed in it, and it might taste just like sushi. There you go.
I hate fish.
It's a California roll. You happy?
Yes. 1 in a million, I'll take it. Score. I got him to fucking. There's a chance he's gonna eat some pussy. Chance, slim. But
Oh, he
there's a
has.
chance.
You hear that? You hear that,
have
ladies? You
facial
might
hair.
have
Of course
converted.
I have.
They have.
We
They-
might
but they
have-
just don't
I
admit
mean,
it.
get the tongue all the way up there.
It's just like Italians. It's an omen. It's you're not supposed to when you're Italian.
Of course.
That's bad. That's
Hey, yo, whoa, wait.
what do they call that?
It's just like black people. You're not supposed to take care of your kids, but you do.
Name one.
It's hard to.
I'll take care of
You're
my
not
kids.
supposed to. I can't snitch.
black person does.
It's not
it.
gonna call. It's not
Hey,
gonna
so you got to think about it.
gonna call brother out.
Snitches get stitches. I don't want to get fucked up. But this-
Look, I got the black card on my side. I'm more
Just
black.
blame it
than
on
you.
Bill Cosby.
No, because if you tell like somebody's gonna call me like, "How dare you tell me I take care of my kids, motherfucker?" I'm like, "But you do."
You're ruining my street cred, motherfucker.
My sister's father takes care of his kids, so that's one black guy takes care of his
That's
kids.
good.
Yeah. He's on the ball.
He's married to a half white woman. Doesn't
Yeah, I was gonna say that's because the kids are half white.
No, he ain't
there's a
married-
problem
he
if
ain't
there's
married
not.
to my
Because the
mom
white
anymore.
side will go after him in court.
Yeah.
Nope, he ain't married to my mom anymore.
This
my mom had way more
Negro-
money than he did.
You see
Give
how
me a
that
quote
black
about this.
guy treated
This
his white
Negro
kids?
promised to love, honor, and obey the law of paying for his kids.
Yeah. You see how that black guy treated his white kids? Holy shit.
That's one thing you won't see at a park: a black guy and a black kid playing.
Oh, true story. Before we,
That's
true story.
because it's nighttime.
On my fucking way up here, I had to stop by a light. A car pulls up to me. It goes, "Oh my God, you're Michaela's dad." Does Michaela's dad have dreads and is black? Yes. Is Michaela black? No, she's white. I'm not Michaela's dad. I'm like, were you just saying yes to just because? And we're sitting there at this light, and we're having this whole conversation. You're just saying this because you're just being nice? Yes.
Guys, I
I'm
just
like,
want-
so basically, any black person with dreads is Michaela's dad. I just wanted to tell any black person out there, if you're Michaela's dad, be Michaela's dad.
You guys all look alike to us, though.
Top of the hour. We'll be right back.
It's like being.
Candace, the kids are driving me nuts. Maybe we should rent the Velcro wall and throw the kids against it.
That would be considered child abuse.
Only if we get caught.
You do realize my mom's a cop, right?
Yeah, so what?
Okay, how about this? If you're in need of any form of bounce houses, call Jump and Bounce Fun, located in Naugatuck, Connecticut. They have a wide range of bounce houses.
They have water slides, boxing rings, joust, all sorts of inflatable outside fun. So give Jump and Bounce a call at 203-490-9059 and tell them that the show sent you. Once again, call Jump and Bounce Fun, serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Hartford counties, and are fully insured.
Call Jump and Bounce Fun at 203-490-9059. Also like them on Facebook or hit them up on the web at jump_bouncefun.com.
Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, it's right through me. Don't you understand? Oh, my little girl. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. Vows are spoken to be broken. Feelings are intense. Words are trivial. Pleasures remain. So does the pain. Words are meaningless and forgettable. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm.
show gets me wet and excited. Oh wait, he's sleeping again, and Danny's talking. Ugh. And the only reason I'm wet now is because a pipe broke over my head. Ew, I think it was a sewage pipe. You're now listening to the Peter Pino Show with Danny D.
You know, it's like I got this damn job thing that I have to be there so early in the morning. It's just horrible.
Are we back?
Yes, we are. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. We were having a private conversation about touching ourselves.
Just like a black guy. I don't give a fuck about nobody else.
You damn right. We're not talking about my penis and my pleasure. Fuck you.
We're talking about gum? He said pleasure. So we're at the top of the hour. I always say top of the hour, but we're like 15 minutes into it.
Well, so you're on CP
commercials
time.
Because you're fucking part
all that
Latino. You're late, motherfucker. You're always late.
I pay my child support.
Like the Mexican guys that showed up for Zach today.
3 hours late.
Was he in front of the Maury Povich set?
They're on Mexican time. That shit's like
No. Mexicans are usually
As
on
Officer
time.
Jones,
They didn't want to have to deal with Zach.
As Officer Jones from Reno 911 said, I'm sorry for being a colored person and on time.
No, they were like this. They were like this. Who are we going to be with? Zach? Oh, fuck that. We're going to go late on purpose.
Oh, please. I roasted a bone
We
for
have,
those guys.
we have 3 more hours to do other shit.
Your Mexican impression is bad.
I'm not Mexican. Sorry.
While you're waiting for them, they built a fucking wall somewhere.
Beaver Dam.
They're like, this
did
is our
work-
second job.
4 of those guys did a 900 square foot roof that would have taken my guys 2 days. Those guys work like fucking animals.
That's because they don't talk at work.
The whole thing like on the fucking
That's because union doesn't translate to Mexican.
roof. Good point. Yeah, they're not union.
They don't need breaks.
They did not take. They took.
They were totally talking about killing
lunch
Zach.
break.
Yeah,
They were like this.
that's
They were like this.
They
We're
work
going to
through
kill
lunch.
you.
All you heard is Zach.
Please, I brought them beer and pizza.
That's not because they ate them. They're plotting on you. I'm just letting you know that. They're like, Zach.
Why would they? They're probably supportive. They're like, thank God another white guy didn't buy us tacos.
Why would they?
We're tired of
why
that
would they
shit.
not
Profiling.
support the guy that's paying them? I mean, if they kill me, they don't get paid. That's highly illogical. And I have no cash on me. Nothing. I mean, literally.
Well, if that
nothing.
was the case, no one ever laced coke. Like, why do you want to kill your people you're selling them? I want them coming back. Always back to crack. So you can't.
Always
right.
back to crack.
Right back there.
Everything leads back to crack.
Yeah, thank God I knew you had a problem, Peter. I
Really?
would have been bringing blow here every night. Let's do some lies.
Is it bad today at work? Some guy goes, I'm so fucking pissed. I'm going to blow my stack. And I pull down my pants.
Is it my or Mike?
That's funny.
HR. Oh, sorry.
So it's 10:15. Candace, you wanted something to say?
Yes, I did. I just wanted to touch base on our roundtable etiquette, how we treat each other, our guests, our call-ins. Some people are been a little bit rude.
Why are you looking at me?
I know we're open and we discuss everything, but I don't think it's nice to be rude to guests that come on or call in. There's certain things that we shouldn't say. We shouldn't talk about molesting children.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you're serious about this,
I'm
then I won't.
serious.
Then I won't show up next week. I'm serious because I'm Gilbert Godfrey. I say whatever the hell I
Well,
want, and it's
some
funny.
things-
If it's
it's
that
not
bad,
funny.
if you really have an issue with what I say, then I have to not be here because I can't restrain.
Well, that's your choice.
What I say.
But what I'm saying is, you don't tell people that are guests to shut the fuck up. You don't tell people's little children, sexual things. It's offensive.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you this as mom because
I'm sorry that they got so offended by.
No,
the
I got
stuff
offended.
said.
I'm sorry. I got offended.
Well, I'll accept your apology.
I'm not apologizing. I'll be completely honest with you. I got offended. It was wrong.
I disagree. I don't think it's wrong. I mean, you could be
Well-
offended, but my perception of wrong would be like to actually molest a child.
Well, even talking about it as a mother myself, it made me uncomfortable.
Okay, I mean that sounds like more of a personal problem.
Well, maybe it is, but what I'm saying is we should show each other the respect that, should be there. We shouldn't tell guests that they suck or...
What about my right to freedom of speech and expression?
Yes, no, that's
What
fine.
about,
That's
like,
what we're here
respecting
for.
my
You
right
can
to say-
discuss what you want, but what I'm saying is it's etiquette. You should have respect for everyone around you. Just my personal opinion.
But
and
see,
I just
that's
not
the-
needed
but
to
see,
get it
I-
off my chest
But see,
and
I
say
don't
to you.
see your idea of respect is different from mine. Like to me, it would be disrespectful for me to not say child molesting jokes about her child, because that would mean I'd find the child unattractive, and that'd just be mean. You know, like when Quagmire was peeping on Lois when she was peeing, Peter was like, Lois, you should apologize to Quagmire for getting him arrested. I said to my girlfriend, I completely actually agree with everything Peter's saying. He finds you attractive. You should be flattered, is what Peter said. And I was saying, I actually completely agree with Peter on this one. I completely
Well, I
agree
guess
with
we're
Peter on
just
that
at
one.
different levels of. I don't know. I'm at a loss for this one. I'm sorry, guys. But what you said is kind of offensive. I just think that you need to tone it down a bit. When people are talking, you don't overspeak them. It's just an etiquette we have.
Well, that
and you're new and you don't know your spot, so that's why I think
that
it
I'll
needs
buy.
to be addressed to you or anyone else. Martin's new, so maybe he doesn't know either. So, I'm not trying to single you out.
Please don't put the black guy in this. Please don't include the black guy.
There's some things we don't say. Like when my uncle was here, you told him to shut the fuck up. That's wrong. We don't tell guests that because they're not going to want to come back on the air.
All right.
Show them the respect that you'd like them to show you.
See, I thought me and Chris had a fantastic
No, probably
conversation.
did, but I just thought it was too strong and vulgar to tell a guest who's taking time out of their night to come on our show to shut the fuck up or get the fuck out of here. You're entitled to your opinions. I understand that, but I just think tone it down a little. So you're not offending people. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, offend anyone. If a group or a band comes and takes their time out, you don't want to say to them, well, I hope your music doesn't suck, because I really hate to tell you that. Really?
Yeah,
No.
but I hope it doesn't suck. Why
Even
wouldn't-
if it sucks, they're here doing us a favor, promoting their stuff. We're not going to knock them for it.
So you're telling me to lie?
Not lie, but keep your mouth shut. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Then why would we be on the radio?
Well,
Then why be on the radio?
This is what I'm just saying. It was offensive to me, and I wanted to just address it to you or anyone else who...
I genuinely am sorry that I
No,
offended you. That is, I'm serious about this. I genuinely am sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't want to offend people, but at the same time, it's not like my largest concern in life because people get offended at every damn thing I say.
Of course, but people are sensitive.
Yeah,
but it's
absolutely.
an etiquette. Do
Like
you
Emily-
understand what I'm saying? Like
I've read Emily Post before.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin.
She wrote the book on etiquette.
Oh.
Like how to fold your wedding invitations
Well, no,
and napkins and stuff.
you know what I mean.
I do. I
Don't be a
understand what you're
smartass.
saying.
You know
I
what I'm
understand.
saying.
Listen, I'm serious with you though. If I can't tell a band that like their music sucks, then like man, it's like you're asking me to lie to them.
It's
Like,
not asking you to lie, but then that band's not going to want to work with us again. Do you think if we told Novus Day yesterday, well, you guys fucking sucked ass, that they're going to want us to promote them or go anywhere or do a venue with them? No.
I thought Peter was going to say, I want to suck your ass.
That was
Yeah,
after
I
the
thought
show.
I thought I had a good.
That was off air.
Yeah, I thought I had a good rapport with those guys.
Of course you did.
So,
I'm
like,
just saying
so my
that
point is,
there's-
if I said to them, if I had a good rapport with those guys, do you really think they would want me to be like, "Oh, I love your music, it's great"? If I was like, "Yeah, dude, I don't really like your music, it's not my thing," but you know what? I'll definitely promote your guys' band, and thanks for coming out. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't.
No,
you know
the,
what I mean?
the thing is,
and I was
Zach,
I'm never going to tell a band, dude, your guys' music
No,
fucking
the,
sucks.
the thing is there's wait, hold on. The thing is there's shock value, and there's shocking. We didn't even hear what's going on. We didn't even hear a song yet from them, and you're already putting them down.
I just
That's
said,
what she's
I
saying.
just said I hope it doesn't suck, and it didn't.
No, of course, but there's shock value, and there's also
offensive.
Offensive, and I'm neutral on this, but it seems like you're getting upset right away. You said I'm leaving.
No. I didn't say. I just mean like if you're telling me that like I have to because it's never.
But Zach, you got to understand, talking about a 5-year-old child that's a friend of Candace's, that's not shock value. That's just plain fucking stupid.
See,
it is.
to you-
To even talk about a 5-year-old child, no matter who or what she is, at 5 years old, she's innocent. She doesn't know what you're saying.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't. But I mean, yes, I'm all about funny. I'm all about shock. I really am. But to say a 5-year-old, I want to eat your pussy or whatever the fuck was
put
said.
a period blood in her mouth.
Yeah, that's. I
It's-
mean,
it's-
You asked what was on her mouth.
the problem is no one
but there
no one
wasn't-
stepped up to tell you that they were pissed about it except for Candace. That's the thing. Candace is trying, and you're getting upset with her. You got to understand. We like you. We want you to come back, but you got to. Shock value is shock, but over the top shock. I'd rather shut the show down tomorrow than talk about a 5-year-old's vagina or a tampon in her mouth.
That was actually brought up by her friend. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah, so the tampon in the mouth was not me. Actually, I didn't go that far. But
No, but you told Novus Day yesterday, if you guys suck, I hope I don't have to tell you that. These guys are an all original band. They don't suck.
I think they would agree with me, though. They'd be like, "Yeah, I hope we don't suck," because then you'd have to tell. I would hope that people think I don't suck, so they wouldn't have, feel the need to tell me that. You know what I mean? But
I'm just saying there has been some concerns, and I wanted to address it with you as adults, so maybe you can tone it down to where you're not upsetting other people.
Listen,
I don't want you to upset anyone.
I'll
I
try
like
my
you.
best.
Listen, I like you. I think you bring some good value to the show, but I just think some of it's offensive. And I'd be wrong if I didn't tell you this. And I'm not a person to stay shut. If something's bothering me, I'd rather address it with you and fix it. I don't want you to say I'm never coming back.
No,
That's
because
it.
that's the thing, though, is I worry that this isn't a fixable thing because of the sort of person I am. Like, I don't
But
think
that's
I-
on you. That's
no,
on
but
your
see,
terms.
I don't think that I'm capable of doing what you're asking of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like fuck that. I'm not doing that. I don't think I'm like personally capable of restraining myself in that sense. Because if I think it's funny, I'm gonna say it, and I don't care if someone gets offended. Like it's like I'll fire a gun into the air and
as
see.
a team, and that's what we are. You should worry about what each other thinks. I'm not going to say something to degrade you, hurt you, or offend you, at all. I wouldn't do it to Peter, Danny, Martin, Dan.
You guys do it
anyone.
every week.
Yeah, but if
No,
it's
but
funny, who
not-
cares?
You could do
listen,
it
I
to
do
me.
not talk about pedophile shit. I'm sorry, I have a child.
You could.
As a father, do you talk about things like that? It's upsetting. No. It's certain topics, certain lines shouldn't be crossed. Yes, we fool around and joke a lot and pick on people and do crazy shit, but there's just certain things.
See, that's just something I can't like guarantee that I would never cross a line or something like that. That's impossible for me to guarantee because to me there is nothing that's off. There is no joke or subject that is taboo or off limits to make a joke about or anything like that. Like that's always just the way that I've done my humor has just been completely full board. There's no topic that is, it's like Sam Kinison once said, like a guy said to him, I have a story that's so horrible, you can't possibly make a joke out of it. And he just like, give the story to me. Give it here. And he made a great joke about it. It was a necrophilia story, but he made a fantastic joke about it. And that's the mentality I have is like, I just really think there's no subject that is that is just impossible to make a joke out of. Like, and to me, the more taboo the subject is, if I can get a laugh about a child molestation joke, that makes it so much sweeter that I picked a subject that you're not supposed to be able to make funny, and I made it funny. Like that was.
But you made it funny to you. Nobody else thought it was funny. That's the problem.
Who's nobody else? Just people here?
Yeah, my friend, people listening. It's not funny.
All right.
It's
Well, I mean,
not-
if you guys don't think it's funny, then I mean, I understand. But it's like, yeah, as I said, I can't guarantee I can meet that requirement. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're telling me I'm going to be real mad if you make a child molestation joke again, then I can never guarantee I'm not going to. The next time some kid gets mentioned, I'm like, is she hot? That's the first thing I'm going to say. Especially like you know what I mean?
Am I wrong here? Like that's not.
No, ask everybody else's opinion.
Is it funny to you to talk about a 5-year-old girl being hot or having a period in her mouth? There's just certain things to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a mom. I don't find that funny. I don't find it comical. I
Should we ask the black guy? Because you know how they are.
You know what? It's hard. I'll tell you what. It's hard because everybody is.
Would you do a stand-up comedian
there's no black
in
and white.
public and talk about molesting a 5-year-old child?
I would not sit there and say I want to eat that little
Would you
girl's
say,
ass
is
or
the-
anything.
is this-
but
is
have
the
I made a
5-year-old sexy?
No, but have I made a Sandusky joke? Yes. Have we all made Michael Jackson jokes in the past?
Right.
Yes.
But because that's not
But
about
it's
a
not-
kid you know.
But it's
No,
not
not
personal.
Not even
that's
if I
that's
knew
the thing.
her.
It's not personal.
Anyone calling in, maybe I didn't know that caller. You know what I'm saying? People calling all the time. I don't know. You never want to offend a listener. You never want to offend a guest coming here.
Please don't ask the black guy.
Well, I'll give you a perfect example. 2 weeks ago. Now, what the fuck's Jeselnik? I watched him on TV and he dropped the Sandy Hook joke, and he got a little rise out of the crowd, and because they're not from Connecticut, so they said whatever. And it wasn't like Sandy Hook was like something killing your 6-year-old kid or something like that. So, but now the day of our show, I opened up. I did a Sandy Hook show, and one of the comedians after us decided he was going to make a joke, and he even said in front of us, he's like, "Oh, my heart's telling me not to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it." And he basically says a joke how he's going to do the fundraiser Now, this is a fundraiser for Sandy Hook. The principal who passed away, her daughter's in the crowd.
I know her,
And he
actually.
knows
She's
this.
my friend's wife.
Okay. So you know Erica. Okay.
Yeah.
So she'll tell you that. She's in the room. He knows she's in the room. And he says...
Erica's not my friend's wife. Tina is. I'm sorry.
Okay. So he knows who the audience is. And he says, well, I was talking to my kid, and my kid's, wants to know what I do. And I told him I tell jokes, make people laugh. And he said, Daddy, where are you going tonight? Well, I'm going to do a benefit for Sandy Hook. And he said, oh, Daddy, that's nice. I heard about those kids. Well, good luck and knock them dead. And he thought he was going to get...
That's a brilliant fucking joke, man.
But it's not. Because it's knock them dead. Like, that's... Like, it's not like a smart joke. Like, it's not... hard to, it's like a Dennis Miller joke.
It's actually based on the stupidity of the child and his inability to comprehend why that would be inappropriate is what makes the joke funny. To me, anyway.
Well, then you
I
are
would've
the
laughed
only
at
one that got it.
I would have laughed at that. I would have been dying.
Because everybody was quiet. And then he even said, come on, people, it's a joke. And then, she was like, And then he left, and then 10 minutes later, he's calling the other comic saying, I can't believe I fucking said that. But that's the thing, I guess, and there's no black and white. I guess it's knowing where to draw the line, and sometimes we're all gonna go over it. I go over it, I'm sure. There's just certain areas that I guess it's timing. I guess it's audience. I guess it's who it is. I mean, is that joke funny in a bar somewhere else?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I don't think so, but it might be to everybody because humor is not black or white. It's fucking.
No, of course not. I'm not suggesting
whatever.
it is, but I'm just saying when we have guests on, we have to treat them with respect.
My friends love the blood joke. They love the child molester humor. So they were all over. They're like, that was fucking hilarious. So, you know what I mean? Like see, that's the sort of group of people I hang out with. I joke with my cousin. I'm like, because he's my best friend. And his daughters, they're my goddaughters. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait till your daughters grow up hot. And they have, you're going to have hot babysitters come over, like 14 and 15-year-old high school girls. He's like, I already have one. She's hot. It's like, that's just the sort of people we are. Because it's a joke. I'm not actually going to have sex with his fucking daughters. And I don't actually think his daughters are hot. I do hope they grow up to be attractive because life's easier for attractive people than it is for ugly people. Everything's easier if you're attractive, but you know what I mean? I'm not going to have sex with his babysitter, but it's hilarious for us to talk about, and that's just where I come from. Now, I will make an attempt, to honest, I don't want to do anything to offend you, and of course I understand what you mean about, like, offending guests.
Right.
But, like, those guys weren't offended by what I said. They knew I was busting their balls.
That's the thing. How about if they were offended?
Well, then they're fucking homos, man,
Why?
if they're going to get offended by every little thing.
Yeah, I'm offended by that gay joke. I like homosexuals.
Yeah, it's like...
If they're coming on here
clothes.
doing us a favor,
awesome drinks.
and then we're here offending them, or you know what I mean? Like, there's just etiquette.
So you're
There's
telling
just-
me that because someone did me a favor, I've got to suck their dick?
No, I'm not asking you to suck anyone's cock. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Who
just
did
saying-
you favor? Who did you favor?
Metaphorically, no.
Who did you favor?
Novus Day, by coming here, did me a favor. So
I'm asking
supposed
you to
It's
suck my
just
cock.
turn it down,
We're
you know what I
getting
mean?
free
Like,
cock suckings.
Oh,
Show
wait.
them the
He
respect
said did
that-
him a favor. They didn't do you a favor.
No, they came here to the show.
They did the show a favor.
They did, so she was saying you, like, they did us a favor. So they did. I'm not supposed to then, like, just fall over and fawn over them. I mean, like...
No, but show them the respect that they show you.
I felt that I was very respectful for them. I don't see anything... See, that's the difference. You were like, you got to be respectful for them. I disagree. I think I was very respectful to those guys. I don't think I did. I think I had a good rapport with them. We were laughing
I
and
want
joking.
free cock sucking.
You know what I mean? Like, I had they laughed. And I was like, man, I hope you guys... They thought it was funny. And I mean, those guys don't seem... I felt I had a very good rapport with them. And I don't think... I didn't get any attitude from them like anything that I said was disrespectful in any regard like that whenever I interacted with them. And I'm sure they would have been dicks to me if they had a problem with something.
But what if they did after you made that comment? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know where people are going to go with it.
So then what
So
you're
it's-
saying is to never make any negative comments.
No, not be. There's no need to be rude. That was a rude comment.
In your perception, they don't suck though. Like in your perception, it's rude. But they didn't. If they don't think it's rude,
How do you know the next guest?
how do you
to
know?
say that
How do you
to
know
is
that
not
next
going
guest
to?
will think it's rude? You're saying err on the side of caution. If you err on the side of caution, then I would never open my mouth. You get what I mean? Like you're just saying you're telling me to err on the side of caution. I mean that's.
I'm not going to make a debate out of this, Zach. I'm just asking you to turn it down a notch.
Are we in a fucking movie theater? Because the black guy won't shut the fuck up.
I'm not trying to be rude to you. I tell Peter all the time that you have a great radio voice. You're very knowledgeable.
I don't find anything rude about this at all.
But what I'm saying is it's sometimes offensive. And when other people are talking, they can't get a word in sometimes.
Finish him.
You're
Well,
yakking
that's
off.
a different thing. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that is a valid complaint.
So it's like, it's around, everyone has to have their chance to say something. You know, that's all I'm saying. And it would be wrong if we were saying this behind your back and not addressing it. And that's what I don't do. If I have an issue, I'd rather come to you and say, listen, this, that is an issue. Let's see what we can do to change it.
I would rather you just come to me with that. Absolutely.
Flawless victory.
Shut up, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's all I'm
Block
saying.
you, man.
I like you as a person.
I like you too.
Just sometimes it needs to be toned down a little.
Listen, I'll try my best,
Thank
but
you.
I can't guarantee.
Okay,
anything.
well, we'll see where it goes from there. That's
I
it.
can't guarantee anything, and like
At least you know where I stand. I can't say for anyone else, but I can at least tell you where I stand on it.
I understand, and listen, thank you for bringing that up. Listen, I don't want to piss anybody off.
Right,
It's never-
I know that.
It's never been.
But
my
you're
goal.
not going to know if we don't tell you.
Yeah, I understand that. You know what I mean. But I as far as like those guys, you can't be
But
concerned.
not
that
even just
everybody's gonna
those
be
guys. I'm
like-
saying in general. You don't want to offend someone who's taking time out of their night. Those guys left this morning for a road tour. They didn't have to come here.
Roadhead.
Roadhead. No,
Bedhead.
they didn't have to come here. You know what I mean? So they took time out of their night to be here. Show them respect. That's all I ask.
I listen.
Any
I
guest that
understand.
comes, any caller that comes in, we don't need to make them feel uncomfortable. When you walk through these doors, we don't make you feel uncomfortable.
I wouldn't care if you did.
Well, some people do.
I understand.
Not everyone's Zach, you know? I wouldn't want to do the show if everyone made me uncomfortable.
I agree with that. I understand.
I will say one thing though. What's not cool is, and this goes for everybody at this table, and it goes for the Tuesday people too. You're either in this from beginning to end or you're not, because the leaving the 1 year anniversary show. What happened?
I had to go home. Man.
Why? Why do you always have to go home?
Because I don't stay up till midnight. I gotta fucking get up at like 5 in
So
the
do
morning.
all these guys.
We do too, man.
They all go to work.
Me and Danny worked the earliest ones out of everybody at this table.
Yeah, listen, because I physically cannot function. if
All
I
right,
get
so
less than
I wasn't saying it to be a dick, but if there's a person out there that's saying, I want to buy this show,
Uh-huh.
I want to give these people millions of dollars,
Yeah.
but they can't seem to keep this one person that just gets up in the middle of the airtime and leaves.
Well, Don's not here on Tuesday.
No, Dan quit Tuesdays because he has other obligations.
I understand.
But he already said
I
that.
have other obligations. I have a job. Like, I mean, sometimes I have to go in early and shit like that. I mean, that's part of what I like do, you know? Like, I mean, if I was getting paid millions of dollars, yeah, then I'd quit the other job and I'd have nothing to stop me from being here 24/7. I'd sleep in the studio.
But the thing is to get to the millions, if you know anything about show business, you have to sacrifice. And when I have 6 people looking at me saying, where did Zach go on anniversary night? Our biggest night ever. I've always defended you to the end. I said, give him a chance, talk to him. You know, maybe there's issues. And obviously that weekend was with your grandmother. But I'm having, and I do it for Danny, and I do it for Dan, and I haven't done it for Will Smith yet, but I've done it for Don, and I've done it for Lynn. It's people come to me, obviously, because the name's on the board and saying, why is this person that? Why is this person that? And if you don't talk to anybody and tell us, like Dan's had personal issues too, and I'm not going to divulge what we've talked about, but I understand Dan now better, a lot better. I understand what he's going through. So it comes off as like schmuggus sometime where you walk in and you leave. And it's almost like, and there is that one listener that's out there going, why the fuck does he get to leave and why does everybody get to stay? That's what the concerns are about. I mean, like nobody's ganging up on you, and yet we shouldn't have done it on the air, but that's what we do.
I have no problem with this
Right.
being on. This is great radio.
Right, but I'm saying...
This is fantastic. This is the best radio we've ever done.
But I'm saying is when someone comes to me and says, why does he get to leave and all of us have to sit here, wind down, put cords away, count the door, make sure Candace gets home safe, make sure that girl that did the door gets home safe.
I'll make sure you get
Make sure that there's no black guys outside waiting for Candace and the other girls. You know.
Oh, well, fuck that. Then I won't make sure you go.
Now that we have a black guy on the show, it's great because he can just stand at the door.
Make
Where's your
sure
money?
Candace and
Where's your money, bitch?
Make sure Candace and Peter are still together. That kind of thing. You know, that's the thing.
Right now,
about it.
yeah, make sure there's no liquor being drunk. Right now, there is no pay involved, and I understand it, and I understand people have lives and everything else, but it still has to be
a team.
It still has to be dedication.
It still has to be like, okay, listen, when Martin comes on, like yesterday, we busted his balls for 3 hours about being late. when you come on or when someone else comes on and you say, look, there's going to be nights I got to leave at 10. I can't stay to 11. Or when we have anniversary shows or stuff like that. Because being on Stern Show, they sell the Baba Booey fucking, the meet and greets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone were to pick apart our show and say, I need Dan Stack at the T-Mobile opening, and I need Danny DePonte at, the YMCA opening, and I needed Candace at a Million Man March convention or whatever.
And Martin
Monto Park opening.
Monto Park opening.
No, Martin at George's Chicken.
You asshole.
I need Martin to open up a new Popeyes in Brooklyn.
Chicken and waffles.
And how can I tell this guy, this guy or this girl or this guy, they're dedicated, they'll be there the whole time. That's what people are. That's what people are listening to. They want to see, and there is people out there that'll pick it apart. There is people out there that'll pick it apart. Well, this guy Pete, he doesn't ever talk, or this guy Dan, he comes on certain days, or this guy Martin showed up late, or Candace is a fucking cunt all day, or Danny, you can never hear a fucking thing from Danny. It's just things we have to explain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So no one's telling you to leave, but your first inclination was to say, well, then I won't come next week.
No, because
that's standoffish. That's standoffish.
Well, it's because you're asking me to do something I'm not sure it's because I don't. It's not that like fuck you guys. It's like, geez, I'm worried that I'm going to come back next week and cause more problems for these people because I'm worried that I can't do what they're asking. It's not like I'm going to leave. Like screw you guys, I'm leaving. It's like, geez, I'm worried that I can't meet the expectations.
You can be yourself, but when someone's talking, let that person talk. We all do it. This whole table does it. We're all over each other. I try to listen to my show during the middle of the day so I can critique it and know not what to say next time. Or, really, guys?
Faggots over here.
We're having a moment. Go ahead with your talk. We're having a moment.
But I'm saying it's
a lot of personal issues coming out here.
Yeah, a lot of people have told me, like, I love your show, but it's everybody talking over everybody. And it just seems like, where do we stop? I mean, how do we don't have a flat. We're not scripted. That's the problem. We're not scripted.
It's hard for me to do sound effects, too, when everyone's jumping all over each other, too. So it's like half the time when all of you are talking at once, I can't put everything together and try to make something funny out of it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's why I don't say shit.
Danny's got gems, but nowhere to put them in.
Right.
Ginger?
All right. On that point, which is one of the reasons we had 7. That's exactly one of the points was why I thought, I don't, other than financial issues and another job that I may have, that was one of the reasons I'm like, Tuesdays there's 7 people on. Do you need me? The show's not about me. I'm just a role player. We're all role players. It's the Danny and Peter show, and the rest of us are role players, without a doubt. So there's 7 people on Tuesdays. So I thought, if I can keep the commitment to Wednesdays, and Zach, just to let you know, if you feel like anybody's hanging up on you, congratulations. It's kind of it's you're introduced into the fraternity.
No problem.
Because can I tell you that there was a time when I felt personally attacked. Times when they're like, oh, how come you miss shows? Like there was a running joke for me about missing shows and if honest to God, 4 or 5 since February. But other than Danny,
are you counting?
Right? Seriously, you should take attendance because the Tuesday night people were talking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm the only guy other than the 2 guys right here, and Candace just started like doing shows, Stanford, that were doing 2 shows a week, and I thought, wow, people are calling me out. I'm doing 2 shows a week. I went to Stanford. None of the originals went to Stanford. It's just me, Pete, and Candace. I went to Naugatuck. Like I went to all the shows. That week we did 3 shows in a week, and I'm like, why are these people throwing me under the bus? And so I was offended. There was times when I wanted to quit. I'm like, why? I don't understand.
It takes a lot more than
I don't like. You know what I mean? I'm like, why am I being singled out here? What's going on? We all the times I see little blonde girls that look great on posters, but not in real life, get trotted through here, and they leave whenever the fuck they want. So I'm like, well, why are we calling Zach out right now? Like, the one thing about what's her Hello Kitty was at any given time she would step up and leave and take off or never know when she's going to show up. And I'm like, why am I getting called out for missing a show?
Because we valued you more.
I understand, but isn't that the irony of it? Like
Yes.
we value you more,
'Cause
so
you're a
therefore
fucking
we're going to be
ginger.
harder on you.
Exactly.
'Cause you're a fucking
And I
ginger.
understand that, and which is why. But everybody was going through. Everybody had their issues. Everybody at this table had an issue. Why they missed a show? Don went to go see a band. Fucking that was okay.
Motherfucker, I haven't missed one.
You know,
You better not.
somebody
Your name is on the
has
fucking
family issues, and I guess it's easy to trifle down on people when you don't share. Like I felt bad because I don't share my family issues with me. I shared them with Peter. I got a sister going through some fucking shit right now, and unfortunately she has. I don't mean a sister, but my sister's going through a nasty divorce right now, and there are times when she doesn't have a babysitter. She works at a hospital. And she works 2 shifts. And I am actually her third on the list for babysitter. So when I get the call to be the babysitter, that means she has no other options. So that goes through like that shit. But I just never express that to people because I just expect that if I'm not at a show, my coworkers, my friends would just trust it's for a good reason, not that I'm laying out on a fucking beach or something.
But here's the thing that you're saying this. If we all, like, because we will be big one day. So with that said,
I'll always be small.
Do I pay people? Listen, we're not in a movie theater. Do I pay people per show now with that kind of attitude?
Sure, absolutely.
Right,
and I hope it's not an attitude. I'm not.
No.
saying
I'm not. I didn't mean to say it like.
But I'm just
But with that mentality, do I pay per show now?
Dude, take fucking attendance. Grade us. I would. How many times have you said, dude? There's been times when I sit here and I look. You want to go back to Lisa? You want to go back to that show you guys said I was done? You want to know why I was done? Because of the 2 people sitting next to me.
Right. Yeah,
We're fucking playing with snakes and fucking
Right.
and we do a radio show and we have visual aids. I don't understand.
Right.
Sure, absolutely. I got no problem with that. That's fine. Think of it as like stock. You know, if you work two shows, you get more stock than everybody else. But I was just blown away.
But
when I
our
was like,
relationship
wow,
didn't
fuck.
get better until you actually talked to me, though. Correct?
It's about communication.
Yeah.
We all need to
Right.
communicate.
So now that we are all in, last week I defended you.
No.
Well, a couple weeks ago I defended you when.
Oh, you defended me.
Right,
Absolutely.
yeah, defended you.
And the
but
thing
I
was,
understood because you talked to me.
And the thing was, I'm like, fuck, I didn't know we had to go that way. Like everybody, I don't know if it's human nature or what, but everybody just assumes if you know, oh, you're fucking blowing the fucking show off. Like
Yeah, like, I
nobody,
wish it was
but
understood
everybody
this is
has
the
their
Tell us what's going on.
But everybody has their own issues. Well, maybe I'm more built like Danny. I don't know shit about Danny's life. I really don't. I don't open up to people all the time.
no,
I
but-
don't.
Murderer.
That's
Let
why I
Peter
open up
know.
to Pete. He's my
Right,
boss.
Exactly. You don't have to let all of us know,
Right.
but let Pete know.
And I just
If
that's what I
there's
did.
an issue,
I
you
finally
have
just
to
said,
leave
"Hey,
at
this is
10
what's
o'clock.
going on in my life."
Let Pete know. You know what I mean? And we'll work around that.
Well, the issue is.
But you got to also understand,
But the
too.
fact that you had to fend the fucking wolves off for me, I felt like, wow, what the fuck?
But you got to also understand. Everybody here has personal issues.
Right.
More anybody than me. Okay, I've got personal. I don't do like you do. I don't tell nobody.
And I've seen people get tapped out. I've seen people bring their issues to work. I'd rather not be here than to be a distraction.
Correct.
Right, but now think of it to my point of view. When people say, "Oh, you're bringing this, you're bringing that," you got this many people. If I don't have 8 people on the panel, and 3 people don't show up, I'm still okay.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still okay.
Absolutely.
So one week when fucking Bree told me to go fucking fuck myself, I was fucked without Candace.
I agree
So
with you.
understand my frustration and my stress because every week I'm like, oh, Candace, I really don't want to do this show this week. This was prior to moving to Wednesday and
I know.
losing Bree. I really don't want to do the show this week. But now I have 7 to 8 people. If 3 don't show up, I'm still good.
Absolutely. I agree with this method. I really do.
And just let you know,
I didn't bring him in to replace you. I don't want you to think that. I didn't bring him in to replace you. I
Right.
bring everybody in so people can fill in.
Right.
Or when the 6 of us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the 6 of us are here, it's great. But if there's only 4 of us, it's
could
still
be
okay.
great. It could still be great because we all got enough to say.
Call me
and
Wayne
we won't.
Brady.
And we won't.
And we got told fucking 2 minutes before we were going to go on the air Sunday she wasn't coming.
Yeah.
She stepped up.
No, I know that.
Highest rated show ever.
I know that.
And that's what I'm saying. We got to have people that are. Fuck you.
Really? Really?
No,
You're
but-
never gonna let that
but
go.
I've,
you have to beat that show so she can let that go.
But I've also said in the past, like there are role players. I'm a role player.
Right.
Right. The show doesn't revolve around me.
But it does.
But if I'm not here,
It
listen,
does.
I've listened to when it was just you. One night it was just you. I wasn't there, and I listened, and it was you, Bree, and Danny. And then guess what? Danny stepped into the role.
Right.
We heard more of Danny, and I even told you once. I said, "Do you sure you want me on Wednesday? Because it's kind of nice to hear what he's got to say, because he can talk." And I feel like, and he's the original member. I don't want to take airtime from anybody else.
But he's got a lot of personal issues right now that render him from talking. Let's not sugarcoat it.
No, I understand that.
Danny's a muted donkey right now. He really is. No, he knows what I'm talking about.
I
He knows
understand
I'm
that.
not the
Donkey dick?
You don't know what Danny's going to be when he walks through the door. You don't know what, because of what he's going through, and not to put it out
Right.
first. You don't know what he's going to.
But here's the thing, I don't judge him. You say he's got something personal. I don't ask. I don't know
course
shit.
not. Of
I don't
course
know a
not.
damn thing because
Danny, I
I
judge you
trust
on your beard.
whatever he's going through is big. And I felt like I'm like, wow, I have to like tell everybody what the fuck is going on in my life.
No, you don't.
No, not at all.
No, you don't
Not
have
at
to tell
Listen,
nobody.
Not at all.
You have no idea what goes on in my personal life.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't bring it to the table, and I have.
I know you
And
don't.
you know what, Dan?
Shit.
It's,
I know
her
you
saying that, there's some major tension in this room today. Just to let you know.
And I agree with you. I don't.
No,
know.
in her
I don't-
personal
I don't
life,
know you
there's-
guys. No, I
there's-
don't know you guys enough.
Oh, my slippers.
But there's.
I'm home, bitch.
I just went through a divorce. Danny's going through what he's going
Yeah, I
through.
know. We all have our shit.
Zach
We're
just
all
lost his
going through
grandmother.
shit. It
I know.
doesn't need to be brought to the table.
Right.
We don't need to know.
The black guy can't find a house on time.
The
I
only
mean-
one who needs to know what's going on, and not even so much, is Pete.
Right.
If you can't make it, or if you're running
Absolutely.
late, let him know.
Absolutely.
Communicate with him. We're not asking you to air your fucking life out on.
Not
air.
even that though. But if
No,
he
no, yeah.
if he doesn't feel comfortable telling me, he should go to Danny.
Well,
he
whoever
can.
you feel
But no, he
comfortable
can even call Zach and say, Zach, look, I don't.
No, I do. I do.
Right, but
We all have personal issues.
I know.
but there's a point where
and I
you
told him.
Wait a
there's a
minute.
point where you shouldn't have to tell us your personal issues. We should be able to trust them, and Dan should be able to come up to me and say, Pete, something's going on right now.
Right.
I can't be there.
That's it.
It just looked funny for me.
And the once in a while, the once in a while is okay, but when it's repetitive
Yeah,
every
no, I
week,
understand.
you have to make a move. I'll never replace you, but I'll put people in its place to. Because all right, is Dan gonna? It's like this. Not you particular.
Absolutely.
Is Dan gonna be here this week? No. All right, so William stepped up. Okay, so is Zach gonna be here this week? No. All right, so Candace stepped up. You know, it's not.
No,
one-
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So.
I absolutely agree.
But the thing is I do still get messages throughout the week. I still get, people actually saying, what happened? Why did this guy leave? They used to say it about Bree. How could she get up in the middle of a fucking show and just leave? How could she have her name on the poster or not even be there? You know what I'm saying? How can all the promos have her fucking voice on it and have not her in the room? Right. Like when Robin went to the T1 line, everybody was all fucked up.
Well, Artie worked on the Stern Show for years, and he'd missed 3 months a year doing stand-up and shit like that.
But they
Right,
knew
but they
ahead of
knew
time.
that. They
so
knew
they
that.
were able to fill his slot,
Right.
or his place. They knew ahead of time.
I understand. Yeah. I managed people before. I understand.
Yeah, but it's not like
If you're not going to be there, you need to know so you can make an adjustment. I know.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's why I have 7, 8 people on the panel. So there's that. Listen, like I said,
And I think that's a great move.
of course it is, but everybody looks at me like, why?
I know, because they don't understand.
They
I've
don't.
managed people
Nobody-
before. I've had call-outs before. I know.
Nobody understands. That's why we hire.
Now, I'm on the other end of it. So, but, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
why cable hires 13 techs to do 9 jobs.
Sure.
Because you never know. But the problem is,
there are some people I feel and that think that, oh my God, they're stealing airtime, or why is this person on, or right off the bat, there's that fuck. I want to know why I got out of that thread, because I thought that thread was fucking bullying. it was bullying, and I don't want to be a part of it. And I felt myself getting sucked into that thread. Like, all right, well, you know what? All I'm doing is fucking bullying. That's straight up all it was a fucking bullying session. Yeah. When like Candace tonight, at least she's open and honest and say, hey, you know what? We're gonna address this and that. And I give it to Zach because he's sitting there and tonight saying he's being open and honest, going, you know what? I'm gonna try my best. But I can't promise you.
But that's
so
all
at least
we
that's
ask you.
honest.
Yeah,
It's honest.
I was never like, I'm leaving. I just want you guys. I'm worried. Oh shit! Can I not give these guys? Can I not perform the function that these guys want me to the ability that they want? That
And I hope
not
our
like
listeners
showing
are
up.
digging
Not
this.
like showing up.
Turn it down a notch. That's it. That's all we're asking. Turn
We
it
all
down.
love shock, but there's shock to a
And
limit.
then there's,
I just hope our listeners are digging our rant.
I'll tell you right now.
I promise you guys, this is the best radio we've done.
I hope we didn't turn them off.
I just think that it's better that we communicate with each
Sure.
other than hold things in. And I'm telling Peter about it, and Peter's telling Danny about it. And no one's addressing the
Yeah.
freaking black sheep
Yeah.
in the room. No offense.
No pun intended,
No
bitch.
pun intended.
She doesn't say white outfit. She
guy.
says black sheep.
Sorry, black man.
But
She
that
was
was
gonna
the
say,
thing.
Candace, I understand.
she
You're
was gonna
used to
say-
holding shit
I'd
in.
rather address it with Zach and
Yeah.
Question.
resolve it.
Candace,
agree.
Candace, is this the first time you let shit out?
Yes, it is.
Not
in public.
first time without Peter watching.
Right. I would do that. Listen, Danny and I had major issues when I started this.
Yeah.
What did we do the first show?
Argued like
We
a motherfucker.
argued like, listen, we almost beat each other's asses. We had major issues,
Yeah.
but we talked them out, and we're on a friend level now. We understand where each other's are coming from, and we know the lines not to cross.
You dealt with the
told him you
800-pound gorilla in the room.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mark.
So you told.
But that's what I'd rather do.
So you told him you wouldn't call the cops. That's what. Like, God damn it!
Yeah, it was it
Danny,
last
I will
week.
call the police on your
I
Puerto
think
Rican
it was
ass.
last
I
Tuesday.
would
I
rather
was
say, listen, Danny, these are
Son,
my
you're
issues.
teasing the
This is
gorilla
what's
in the
going
monkey
on.
house.
But here,
Let's fix it.
Oh my
here's the
God.
thing. Here's the thing. As being the name on it, okay. But now I have to sit here and individualize every single one of you. So the day that we do get picked up, and I have to start writing up paychecks, what do I say?
Give the
What do I
black guy
do?
money.
Okay, well, you know, William showed up an hour late. Do I say, okay, CBS Viacom offered me $15 million a year. That includes equipment, that includes salaries, that includes this. So how do I sit down and say, all right, Zach gets $50,000.
I'll always
William
work for
gets
free.
$20,000. Why am I giving him 20? So right
well,
now we're
Candace
little.
doesn't get paid as much because she's a female.
True.
Hey, just you don't have to give me a paycheck. Just give me cash from the table. I don't want to pay taxes.
I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck how much you pay me. I don't. And you can measure it. You say, by all means. Sit
But
there
how
and go,
do I measure? How do I say, Dan, dedicate your week to me, but I'm only going to pay you per show? You're going to be like, well, I'm not going to give up my career. And then because I know I'm not going to show up on a Monday morning. So as being an owner, I don't know if Danny's feeling the same thing. How do I say, all right,
Just go through who's more valuable for you.
everybody's
Everyone's
valuable.
No, wait,
Oh.
Pete.
You
That's
bring
so
a lot to
in
the
real
show.
radio,
You're
though,
fucking
in like
hilarious.
in CBS, it's an individual contract negotiation with each individual.
Each
You would
person.
sit down.
But
privately
if
with
I were
me.
to evaluate that on people's performance right now, you'd get 10,000, she'd get 60, he'd get 50, he'd get 180, and he'd get 20 for being new. All basing it on performance.
Because you're black.
I've done more than him.
No, but he showed up late. He'd get 20 for the incentive to come
I
here.
only
But
got
then
10. I've been here before. What the fuck, man?
I was, you know what I'm saying.
I have a
know,
bigger
I'm busting your
penis.
balls. I'm busting your balls.
But
Mine's
how
beautiful.
do I? Instead of saying, oh, you know what, all of them are dedicated.
If you
all-
gave Zach more money to me, I would not have a problem because he's here twice a week. I would not have a problem. If you gave Don more money to me, I would say not a problem.
And frankly, we
he's
wouldn't
one of
know
the
that.
founding fathers.
We wouldn't know that, though. We wouldn't know what each other is making. On the Stern Show, they don't know what each other is making.
You
It's
got to
not
be a little
public
less than me.
knowledge.
You just got here.
It's not public knowledge to know. I don't know what other people at my job make compared to me. I mean, and so
yeah,
it
but
would
this
be-
is showbiz. You have to base
What
their
I
pay.
think what
Give me
Peter's
$1
asking
more.
is that everyone comes to the table and brings the same shit. You're dedicated. If this is what you're going to do, you're going to do it. And if you're not, then don't. Walk away.
Yeah, because we're not.
That's, I think, what
we're
he's
not a
saying.
Howard show
He
where
can-
I'm talking 95% of the time, and you're Benji, and you're Artie, and you're
I'm
Fred,
Robin.
and
I'm Robin, damn
and
it.
you're
I'm
Robin.
Oh, you got the dreads.
Your tits are so much bigger than Robin's.
does have Robin's hair.
All we're pretty much saying is if you're in for the long run, you have to be here.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to do the show, you want to do the show. You know what I mean? And you just gotta commit. Pete and I have committed to the show every Tuesday and Sunday, every Tuesday and Wednesday now. Granted, there's some shows where I can't go because I have a daughter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
But
the
we know
remotes.
this ahead of time.
But of course, unless the shows are scheduled when I don't have my daughter, then I'll be there.
I just need you to
Because to a person that wants to buy it, it seems like a half
Absolutely.
show. Because
please
this
call
one's
the
there, that
police.
one's there, this one's there, that one's there.
Right.
I'll tell you what, if someone were to sign us another the anniversary, they would have fucking threw us away because of my actions. I'm not perfect either.
Right. Well, no one's perfect.
No, and I know what I got to do. And I can't put here and say, well, my work ethic is better than anybody else because if I don't show up, then there's no show. So I can't judge my ethic to everybody else's. All we're asking is honesty, like you have been with me.
And I've told you many times before, I come here because it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm seriously not sitting here going, dude, I can't wait to make it. If we make it, that's unbelievable. That's great. It's a byproduct of what we're doing. It's amazing.
Right.
But if we don't fucking make $1 and we're doing this show when we're 80, then I'm fine with that too.
Right.
I know you aren't because you guys are
But that's
investors.
commitment.
But you guys are investors, and I understand there's, and of course I want the show to fucking get picked up, of course. But I'm not relying on it. I'm not. You know what I mean?
Nobody is.
You know what I mean? I'm not.
still work for
yeah.
cable.
Oh,
Like, this is one of the few things in the week that
I
I
still
like, look-
program DVRs for a fucking living. Trust me.
This is one of the few things in like my life that I like look forward to. Like, I'm like, oh, tonight. I was like, nice. I can't wait to go do the show tonight. I was like, I wish I just didn't have to fucking get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. It's like for me personally, I have found it difficult. Like I'm finding it for me personally really difficult to function because I normally went to bed at 11 every night for the past 10 years. So it's been really, really difficult to me going to bed later than 11. I've been getting up late. I was late to work twice. I got yelled at. And then they knew I was on a show. They're like, dude, if you're late again, you're going to get fucking fired and this and that shit. And I work for this is my aunt telling me
But
this.
this is
all
the first we're hearing of
No,
it.
we don't know that.
Yeah, it's right. But
This
my
is
thought was
this is the first we're hearing it.
But my thought was I didn't before we had this conversation. I was under the. You got to understand. I wasn't saying like. I was under the impression of I don't want to burden you guys with my problems. Now I understand you're like it's not a burden. You're like
Correct.
listen, just let us know.
That was
what's
kind of the
going
same
on.
thing I was at.
Yeah,
Right.
me and Dan were like I was just saying, geez, it's not these guys. It's not their my job shit isn't their problem. You know what I mean? I don't. It's like, but I understand now. You guys are like no.
It's a team effort.
It is our problem. We're on a team. We
But
want
you
to
know what?
understand
If
we're
we don't
getting for
talk
everyone.
and not to divulge any secrecy between Dan and I, he told me something last week that broke my heart. And it's it is what it
Need a
is.
hug?
No, I'm not.
Not you.
I will never. I will never divulge.
I'm talking to Ginger.
I won't even. I won't even tell my girlfriend what we talked about.
To
but
the grave.
it's things like that that need to be said. Like when we shut the mics down in 2 minutes, it's things like that we need to. If you don't feel comfortable telling people,
You're right, and I just want to apologize. I didn't realize that. I was just, I'm worried that you guys didn't. I didn't want to get too personal, but you guys like I don't give a shit about your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
I
the thing
I
is,
didn't
you're
realize.
new
Yeah.
and you don't know your place in the table yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
So
didn't
that's
want-
why it needed to be addressed.
Thank you. Yeah, listen. I thank you. I'm not trying. You know what I mean? Because I understand exactly where you're coming from, Pete. It's about consistency of the product that you're putting out.
Correct.
You want to make sure that the product is both good, but it's got to be consistent.
well, here's another life problem I'm about to encounter. Is Candace and I are considering moving to Milford,
Sweet,
but
Who the fuck won the lottery? Get the fuck out of here.
But-
Wait, time out. Flag on the fucking play.
I
Yo,
want to live on the beach.
last fucking week, you're like, oh, you know what? I got a fucking mortgage to pay. Then we're barely floating, this and that. Now you're in Milford?
well, there's issues, personal issues that are
Yes.
are
Okay.
But
I came out here.
first
and
two
dropped the
things I
property
said
value,
to
huh?
the first two things I said to Candace is like I'm going to lose everybody, and yeah, I can go to Milford and not Martin, but I'm going to lose everybody.
You're actually
A
closer.
and B. I don't want to pack up and move it and then have to get 6, 7 new people on the panel.
I'll still go to Milford. I have no problem with that.
No, but the thing is it all weighs out. So what I was trying to say is, you have personal problems, we have personal problems. I know if I move to Milford, I'm losing somebody. I know I am. Not to say the name, but I know I am. And the thing is so do I put our happiness on hold, or what do I do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to say anymore.
Well, I'm going to have to take Thursdays off, and I'm going to need a room.
Exactly.
I think I understand what you're saying, Pete. You're just like, for everyone, this show is it's a commitment that you have to make, but it's going to involve complex choices.
But here's the thing. If I move to Milford, why do I have to lose a person? Because if we were picked up and moved to Boston, you would have to make that same commitment. Right
Yeah,
or
but
wrong.
They wouldn't have to worry about their employment, though.
Right.
That's true.
So that's the thing. Once money's involved, I'll follow that dollar all
Exactly.
across
Like, I'm
the
going to
world.
California
Yeah,
with
I'll
you.
follow that dollar. You tell me we got a job in Cali, I'll be there tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, when I have to show up at my job tomorrow morning, it's like, oh fuck, man. It's like it's like you said, there's other shit in life. Like you're like, I got this show is really important to you, but at the same time, you're like, do I want to let this show affect like a life decision about moving?
Yeah,
to
because this
somewhere?
show's my life.
Exactly.
I'll let you know. Once
It's my life.
Once major pussy's involved. We can't pay you, but you get pussy on demand. I'm like, I'm coming with y'all.
And with the
If we
show,
did this show right on the beach,
with the bitches.
and with this show, there isn't a lot of money, but there is perks.
Pussy?
So, well, yeah,
Perks?
well, pussy.
I know you can't say it because Candace is.
We wait for Candace to
you need
pass out.
leave.
Actually,
But we got 10
I
minutes.
picked
We got
him
hold
up
on,
on
babe.
an interview.
We got 10 seconds left, so want to say thank you to Nova's Day yesterday. Thanks
Yes,
for the
amazing
good ratings
band.
from last night.
It was
Thanks for
awesome.
tonight. Thanks for everybody for coming on and listening.